Alright. Cool. Nah, dog, I ain't going. I'm cool. I'm cool. Everything. I'm cool. Cool, man. Everything cool. You cool? Yeah, I'm cool. Cool. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool. It's cool. It's cool. We cool. It's cool. 99 expedition with the TVs in it. Keep the trees brought the only way I breathe in it. Two strikes living in the ninth inning. Smack over the gate, I hit the plate, now I'm grinning. Everybody on your team when they see you always winning, but you gotta watch the ones that wasn't with you from the beginning. Sinning. Hope I got to give a young thug. Let me die in my sleeping to the head with a slug. I hit the plug. Women show love, a gang of hugs. Stand far from the ones that be y'all in the hubs. No dubs. Free admission, get up celeb. Valet. The expedition bumps working, then I smell. In this game, head 90 new. So the shit now. Right quiet, I'm studying 4 real well. Second and third, look me at you, I tell them hell. Now the pills on the floor, so I gotta watch my step. Cool. Alright, cool. You cool? Cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool? Cool. I get the keys, they can't freaking, but I'm cool. Tell you what you think, but I'm cool. Before I tell them scale, it's gonna talk down. Cool. Alright, cool. When I step through, they say, Sneak, that's you. I say, nah, baby girl, I freak you too. So, grabbing my bone, I want the pink. Now your panties all moist, gonna throw them in the sink. I'm hot, 10, roll like 10 minks. Boy, this is so when she got the paper, I got the ink. She writing the number until I send a blink. Fight broke out, and everybody in the street. Why can't we just get along and make ends meet? Then I thought, not forget it, start hollering at a freak. I pulled to the side of my ride, she saw the link with a piece dangling off and in the red keep sneak. Baby, sit that shoe, you time she with them. As I broke down the weed, started sucking on the stem. I said, shh, give it on the low and hit the shrimp. I'm trying to yell chin burn after breaking your limb. Fooling with a lightweight with the feather in my breath. Then I thought about it, man, it's way more gimps. But not to satisfy a high-tech fence. Wide off the crib, walking with a limp. But I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool? What I cool? What I cool? I can be keep snaking and freaking, but I'm cool. I can be telling you what you're thinking, but I'm cool. Looking for a 10 on the scale. If you're cool, then I'm cool. Alright, cool. All in the door, about 3 or 4 sets of keys. All I want is the money, so leave that honey for the bees. Counting hella cheese ain't a day, I don't smoke the trees. Gotta have my fix, only way I'm feeling at ease. Breeze through Jeff Freeze on Friday. I'm breaking the dress code, they doing what I say. Gang, make you run like a line of that A1 gang. Look who's back, man, you know who like down the bay. Kick the haters out and let all of the players play. I can count on my fingers on the work that I knock a day. You gotta respect me when they see me, they make way. Surrounded by LG, we don't get down with the hate. California sat on the east of the OAK. Been here for 6 months, Calgon can't take me away. Well, let them go through my wallets, ask me like, right after I beat them up, they beckon your boy to strike. But I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool? I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool? Alright, cool. I need to keep sneaking and freaking, but I'm cool. I can tell you what you thinking, but I'm cool. Looking for a 10 on the scale, if you're cool, then I'm cool. Alright, cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool? I'm cool. Alright, cool. It's cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. It's cool. Y'all cool? Alright.
What's up, Slim? Backstabbers. Yeah. All you gotta do is stay 10 toes, nigga. Fake gon' fold, the real gon' hold. And what's done in the dark gon' get exposed. Raise up my shirt, see all these scars on my back, nigga crazy, I still survive. All that shit I seen as a kid, nigga, I promise I'm traumatized. How I'ma be happy, my mama dying. Shit broke my heart, see my mama crying. If he get released, it's a homicide. Bitch, on my uncle, I lay him down. This shit on the floor, what you gon' do? I'ma go get me some more binges. I came from the east, I moved to the deep. Bitch, I done took over both cities. I got swipers and trappers on go with me. Connoisseur on the package, come go with me. For the robbers and jackers that pole with me. What they do? My back, I ain't even much cry. I probably was too damn high. Bump into a kite, I get too damn fly. And if you think this shit sweet, come try. Hey, just heard a pea of that pie. Yeah, just heard some reefer, bitch, I'm not a rapper. Big goes riding and found him. Book me, I'ma rock out. Call me Abe, I'm at Jagger. You ain't going up, better grab you a ladder. You doing something right if your haters get mad. No matter what, someone always gon' hate on you. Better get up and get it. Nobody gon' wait on you. Fuck out that plan, better have you a plan. Better go be a man. Ain't no hole in your hand. Grab your burn.
tryna grab your pan. Learn how to cook, you can make you some bands. Stack up that profit, you ain't gotta spend it. Stop showing off for these women. Like, where she gon' go if you broke? Where she gon' go if you go do a joke? Think I ain't getting money, you can grab you a rope. Hey, you can hold your breath till you choke. This shit here for real, no joke. This shit ain't stepped on, I'm dope. Not your average niggas, we get money, bitch stacking figures. 600 chain with this swing, this bitch glitz. She listen, I might drip the bitch with some Chris. A nigga play with me, next day bet he miss. 4G out of my truck, gotta watch how I whip. Came up off a rap, never thought I could vision these cities and all of these hundreds and fifties. Came in ballin', they call us the big three. For stepping on shit like a nigga with big feet. Chasing that sack, I feel like I'm an athlete. Heard he was bumpin' them bullets pro acne. Dog ass nigga, I run a whole raggly. Fresh out that water, that dope look ash. From bowls of shows, I never imagine. I done stay with somebody, bitch, flew in first class. I ate the show tonight, cuz Jimmy Fallon. Ballin' like KG Pompey's Ray Allen. Really been thuggin' with X since Malcolm. And Hood came in with the bird like a falcon. Stay with the drink like I hung with LBO. Had to bust the block down like the movie store. No, I'm a fool with this shit like Julio. Mr. 6, Highlanders, 6 double O. I need all my money on time, don't care who he owe. Slip my foot in the game like I'm Coolio. Step on the nigga, don't give a fuck who he know. Bitch, I'm different, don't care about no coochie, ho. Before rap, I had rocks and I let it roll. Came a long way from noodles off Granny Stove. Now we eat steaks with the shrimp with the sushi roll. I'm quick to spend pay, but I'm quicker to get it though. Don't make it for dinner, but I got them dinner rolls. Away from the block, now I'm taking portfolio. Racks in my pocket, couldn't fit in no bill for. Fork in that water, I'm trying to find Nemo. Get killed by a kryptonite, trying to be a hero. He the last of the dragon, kick out like Bruce Leroy. On that corner, break down with that dough like a b-boy. Got some beef for they ear like a motherfucking kilo. Draw down, he writes a nigga face while he writing. Right all in your bitch ear like Tyson. Ran up a check on these niggas like Nike. I'm a dog ass nigga with a bird like Mike Vick. Nickname BBL, hell they ass. Tatted up like Chipotle bag. Monopoly man, how I ran with that sack. Pushing horse like, who is that boy in that name? See, I was a little boy, but now look, I'm that nigga. 300 on jury, I'm different. 4 pockets full, all this shit got me lippin'. Still crippin' and quick to go slide on them missions. 6 double on my chain, got your home, my dangle line. Checking them boots with a Mexican, Chingo blank. I was dancing as a child, make her say my name. I made strips with the sauce like Raisin Cane. Told the chopper, that bitch go per-up-a-dum. Step on these niggas like feet, 5, 4 fun. Burst in the bitch like some peppermint gum. Neck water, nigga reach for this bitch and he done.
Hey, huh? Motion. Motion. Yeah. Hey, bitch, I'm in motion. Motion. Huh? I turn a 1 to a 2 and a 5 to a 10. I do that shit again. It was all a blur, had to wipe off the lens. Take a pic, then I'm gone with the wind. Big fish, you could tell by the fin. Doing well, could tell by what I mean. I hopped out the black Escalade, don't stop. Pay the driver for the day, nigga, I be doing a lot. My oh my, what a run I'm on. Album 29 when you run this song. I've been at distance, shirts and flip phones. This homemade, your sauce from Wishbone. Ballejo, Pillsbury Factory, we make dough. This young man, he play foe. His family moved from the east side, oh. Stopped in the north for the VJO. Beating down your block, it's a TKO. Me, I'm a West Russ and I need peso. Tostitos and mucho queso. If we talking rap, then it ain't too many clothes. Niggas dead to me and I don't believe in ghosts. You could break bread when you make it by the loaf. 10,000 shots, I'm getting better every pose. Bitch, I'm in motion. Motion. Bitch, I'm in motion. Motion.
Left.
Motion.
I'm from the North. I'm you out the track when you send it my way. I'm at the pergola, but stop the sliders in the driveway. My head blasting the sea shit, my way. What I did for my motion, put my cleats to the pave. I'm a stand-up nigga and I'ma be that to the grave. Feel like my last 2 years been up in the maze. Ain't got my bread, won't be no toast in here today. Don't get me wrong, a lot of shit I won't do for no paper. All I wanted was the cake, now I've been gaining weight. Last week was high speeding to your song, nigga shake. And in the field too long, waiting on the right play. If you don't get you no motion, you gon' stay a lightweight. Drop at the drop, go get it the right way. And I won't let a soul come and get in my way. You told me hit the road, Jack, now I run the highway.
Bitch, I'm in motion.
Oh, I love that song. I love that song. I love trying to put everybody's name to the beat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just be right there on flow. You know what I mean? And sometimes it be a little off, but I'll be trying to make it flow with it. Hey, bitch, I'm in motion. Hey, bitch, I'm in motion. Okay, and speaking of motion, they are trying to stop motion out here. What's up, Shakim Rob? Peace in the LBC, man. They try to shut it down, right? They try to stop your motion, but keep hitting the live button on these bitches. That's all you gotta do is keep hitting the live button. Because all they can do is a fucking gangbang two-step choreographed by a goddamn butch queen or something. You know what I'm saying? Let me see you 1 2 step. I like it when you 1 2 step. How should I play Sierra? Oh shit. Okay, what's up, Ron P? Peace in the LBC. You're the only person I didn't put on the Summer Jam screen. I put everybody else on the Summer Jam screen. Like, check this out. So, hello, Auntie Donna. Somebody, young my favorite grandson. Everybody shut up. Well, not me. Got to, send that message somewhere else because I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say when I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Peace in the LBC, though, okay? Shame and the Scandal, Dr. Soapy, Muffy's in the house. Peace in the LBC. Okay, my mind is in the house. Who's this? Melanated is in the house. Who is this person? The Butch 123. Okay, peace. I don't know you, but peace. So check this out. I had just left over from Quiet Divas, right? And because I had shared her out, and I heard some rumblings about something about MU buying views or whatever, and her numbers going up and down and stuff like that. I don't know why this is much of a conversation because I think this conversation has taken place once before. But when I was over there, I seen Schooner. Remember Schooner, y'all? She used to come over here and kick it all the time. And she was over here at that time. She wasn't, having a good relationship with MU because her and MU have been friends for a long time. I heard that too. You heard about it? I was like, what? Do you know who Schooner is, though? Schooner used to kick it over here all the fucking time. Hey, Ronnie, peace in the LBC. So anyways, I was surprised to see her over there, right? Because I was looking at her avatar and I didn't know who it was at first. You remember her? Not Schooner. But maybe you calling her Scooter. Hey, Kevin Kelly, I'm going to talk about your post too. That was crazy. You remember? I remember. Okay, so I was so... I was like, what? I haven't seen you in forever. Hello, Sister Sincere, and this is my first time here. Hello, y'all. Oh, welcome. Peace in the LBC. Welcome the Something Family Show. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just going to call you the Family Show. Peace in the LBC. And I smoked this good weed, too, so please don't make me read this shit. No, I want to read this shit. Okay. Hey, Talent, where the hell you been? She buys views just like Sister T and others. Oh, okay. Does she? Well, let me just tell you something. That is the conversation going right now. I've seen her at MU before. Oh, you did? Yeah, because there was a time where they have fell out. Now, when Schooner was over here, they weren't cool then, right? Hey, Queen Sanity, peace in the LBC. And then she would come up here talking about their sobriety and stuff like that, how they knew each other, the length and time, different scenarios. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell you, a lot of people come through here, right? Have came through here, kick it for a while, be on whatever they be on, and then they'll move on and they might come back around again. You know what I mean? It's just like a revolving door, if you will, right? But Highlander country is a space where everybody can come to, and it's pretty neutral for most part. And so If you leave and I ain't seen you in a while, you're always welcome to come back as long as you ain't done nothing super disrespectful. You know what I mean? Was she crying about the soberness? Ugh. She said that she had been sober for a while. Then she had a relapse, and she said she was smoking weed. And I'm like, girl, weed is a motherfucking herb, bitch. It ain't a fucking drug. Meth is a drug. Coke is a drug. You know what I'm saying? That fucking what is that shit that motherfucker that be eating people's brain up? That's a fucking drug. Okay, those are fucking drugs. We are talking about a plant, an herb. Okay? Biblical. The burning fucking bush. A bush was burning. And God was having a chit chat with somebody. Okay? Imagine it. Picture it. So let's just take that off the board. I hate when these motherfuckers be trying to find everything to be a fucking drug. No, bitch, you guys were drugged the fuck out. Or at least, maybe not Schooner, but damn for sure, MU. Because I couldn't remember what Schooner's situation was. Was it alcohol? Or was it, she had her addictions, her situations, because you know what I'm saying, a lot of people I guess come together when they're under like that sobriety. And at that time Emmy was trying to do that whole sobriety channel and all that stuff where she, I say it was a fake ass sobriety channel, you know what I mean, because there was already a sobriety sector. But for MU, I feel like she primarily used that channel to have people from different sectors come over and just blow smoke up her ass. Because them niggas would be over there blowing smoke up her ass, telling her she was beautiful, all these fucking things. And, of course, she's gonna cam up with the juggernauts and shit. And then she was doing all kinds of weird shit, especially when we tried to dance and stuff. I said, this shit is crazy. You can't make this shit up. Hey, Helen. But anyways, I'll be all over the place talking about that broad. Okay, yeah, because see, I don't know if Schooner was on meth. Maybe I've heard of her, but was she crying about MU relapsing? No, she wasn't crying, but it was their relationship because her and MU were friends. Even when she came around here, at that time, her and MU had fallen out. And I guess I probably didn't really realize the depth of their connection until when I was over Clyde Divas today. Because I'm like, is that Schooner? Like, yeah. And I'm like, girl. So I type in there and I'm like, you and MU go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys will probably be friendly again. And she was like, you should know, you should be happy that we're not friends. When I was over at your channel, now I would have never told nobody that you used to come over here, nothing like that. But you said it so I could just go there, right? That I should probably feel a way about how they are today. Why would I give a fuck? I didn't give a fuck then. I just thought it was weird. Cause you had gripes, you know what I'm saying? You were speaking on her in an ill way. And then all of a sudden, I can't remember if MU sent like an ambassador or something, or did she skulk around, but something happened. And then next thing you know, Schooner stopped coming. And then I found out they had made up. It was almost like somebody was sent. I got to go find that fucking live, that last one, because that will tell the story. But it was like somebody was sent to kind of quell the beast, if you will. You know what I mean? It's like, this is crazy. And ever since then, I've been thinking that they, I guess, are friendly. They're cool. But now come to date, she's over at Clyde Divas and she's basically airing her out again. Yeah, she's airing MU out, and then MU's in the chat, and MU, I guess, wanted to hit the link, but she wasn't near her phone at the time. Like, the famous fucking things for MU. She's always out and about, and I got to get to a fucking computer, or I got to get to this. Like, girl, please, just stop it. You probably just didn't want to address all the things that Schooner was saying. You probably just didn't want to, go there. Hold on one second, please. Hold on a second, y'all. Anyways, Let me get comfortable. I'm over here on my bed. I got all my good pillows. I got 1,001 pillows. Okay. Sincere Sighted, Scooter hit this link, I think last week, and it was a mess. Oh, okay. So when she left here, I assumed from what I heard is that they were cool again. And I haven't thought about them as a friendship. And I don't want to say an item, but I'm saying two people who are friends ever since then. I have just not thought about them in a while. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking like, what? And so I'm so surprised that here they go again. They falling out. And apparently some of the shit is playing out on LSA. Now, I don't know how people be getting to LSA because I don't know how to get to LSA. Like, I don't know if you type in LSA and then, but Schooner tried to give a roadmap to the particular section where this is going down at. She caught MU off guard. Did she? She seemed disgruntled. And then for half a second, she got off of Clyde Diva's link. And this is for her to call Don Cato. She's going to call Don Cato so Don Cato can come hit the link. So I don't know if she did that or not. She got off the link and then she came back. So I'm assuming that she called Don Cato, but Don Cato never showed up. And I don't know what he has to do with all the tea in China. I'm talking about it though, because like, it's just weird to see after all these years, because I want to say it's been about 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Lipstickalley.com. Okay. Thank you, Vibrant. Cause I'm like, but she said there's a particular section, like she had a name for it. I'm gonna have to go back over there to Clyde Divas and redball it. Do you remember how Klein and MU beef started? No, but I knew there was a beef, and then I was surprised to see MU in Klein's fucking chat. So I was like, what is going on here? But they have fell out at one point in time. See, this is the thing. I just never know when people are going to be cool and not cool and cool again and not cool. I can't do it. I can't go back and forth with these hoes. It is a thread there, vibrant. Okay. It's just like Reddit. Okay. It's just like Reddit. Okay. What the fuck is going on here? So they didn't fell out again. That's the bottom line. It's not a user-friendly site. Okay. Well, they have fell out again, and Schooner's out here letting her out or airing her out like a let out couch. And I believe the exclusive goes to Clyde Diva. She did state that she was going to talk to Clyde Diva behind the scenes or reach out to her behind the scenes with some more stuff. So y'all stay tuned because it's going to play itself out over there at Clyde Divas. And I think all the business is coming out. She was with Clyde and MU. Oh, I think that's how they fell out behind Suge. I really think I think that was the situation. God dang. So many fucking different scenarios. Like, it's just so much. I know Suge dropped down in Clyde Diva's chat. I want to say like a month ago, and she went crazy on his ass. I said, what this nigga dropped down for? The fuck is going on here? Some people just like to fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? Just, it's crazy. That's how the beef started. Yep. I would concur on that. So much stuff happens on this app. I just tend to forget a lot of the different things, like in a little intricate details that go along with the storylines. Well, Clyde, MU has found her way over to Clyde. She was in the chat, but she couldn't hit the link at the time, and that would have been very, very interesting if MU would have hit the link and Don Kiddo would have hit the link. And also, Schooner said that she knows where Snoop keeps all her fucking, files or her videos and stuff, that things that she doesn't want people to see, like that, the hidden ones, right? So apparently she has a channel that not too many people know about, and that is where the archive of her shit is. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Now, I don't know particularly why she brought that up, but I guess she's saying that over there you'll find a lot of what she's saying, the evidence of those things. So it will all play itself out. Just stay tuned. Hold on a second. Whenever Clyde Diva goes live, I definitely will share her out if I'm aware. Snoop has many channels. Okay, she got a plethora of channels. And speaking of Snoop, right, I'm going to segue into Snoop. So Kevin Kelly, this here Kevin right here, he's an LBC Kevin. This here Kevin right here put up a post, right? Or I guess, it popped up like, and it's a clip of Snoop over there at Lemons, and I don't know if this is tonight or yesterday or whatever, but the official campaign was there, and she basically was saying that she had been drugged, like they roofied her. Campaign was like saying what? And she was like, I really believe that you guys were tampering with my drink because after I drank it, I seemed off kilter. Now, I would never say she's lying about something like that. If a person says that, then, you know what I'm saying, that is something seriously being said. You know what I mean? Hey, Robbie, peace in the LBC. Like, that's a fucking serious accusation, if you will. That's something serious there. But he seemed like he was taken off guard. And I was like, what? And so that played itself out. But I mean, I didn't even know how to respond to that post. I was like, I just did the eyeballs, like, huh? Huh? But I'm thinking, like, if you felt like you got roofied, is that what it would be considered? I don't know. If drugged, right? If somebody put something in your drink, if you felt like that happened, why would you sign up for another fucking season? Why would you take your ass back to the same household to sign up for another season for something like that to possibly happen to you again? And also, I'm thinking, like, are you saying that when you drunk something, it threw you off, so that made you not aware? And so whenever you got in a fight with the girl, that is the reason why you weren't able to kind of like fight back? Because that would make sense. But also, why did it take you for so long to say this? Has anybody ever heard this before? Has anybody ever heard Snoop say this before? I haven't heard this before. I'm outdone. I'm outdone. She was on Lemons arguing with the girls from the show. Oh, she was on Lemon arguing with the girls from the show. Wow. I think Snoop just wants content. Yeah. Lots of big names in the house tonight. Yeah, yeah. I got a real big name right here, Robbie, in the house. Okay. But yeah, this is really weird because has anybody ever heard that before? She's doing too much. Okay. She says she will see him in court. She's gonna see official campaign in court? For fucking what? She just signed up for the second season. Well, or third season. It's my understanding it's only been one fucking season. Like, they weren't able to do a second season. Whatever the fuck they're doing right now is a drumming up for a second season. But okay, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Okay, whatever the fuck. In all the times, from the time when she first said that, when she was prompting people or promoting people to go over to the Lituation Network, when she was over there saying, hey, I was on this show, from that to date, when Goosey revealed or played the fucking fight on his channel, like, has anybody ever heard prior to this anything about her being, drugged? Has anybody heard of this? Because, I think it would have been stated. I think it would have been stated a long fucking time ago. It's just odd. It's very, very odd. Hey, Adrian, peace in the LBC. Like, nope. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why is she saying this now? So, this is a serious thing to say. It really is. And so, is she still going to be going to the lituation? Like, is she still going to be part of the fucking crew? What happens now? Okay, they have been talking about setting up that new reality show tonight. They definitely could be, it could be interesting. Okay, so they're going to set it up. It seems like there's talks and negotiations going down. I definitely will watch it, right? If is people from that particular sector, the beef sector, but also people from other spaces. If they're from sectors or wherever, but as long as there is an eclectic a range of people, right, from various places, various walks of life, and you know, and that they're like, you know what I'm saying, they're just, you know, different across the board, not just beef sector people. Now, those people can mingle with these people, and let's see what it do. Let's see if it's going to be characters or is it going to be reality, right? Because this is going to be a reality TV show. But I think definitely whatever you're bringing on YouTube, you might want to, I don't know, curtail it a little bit or something, because now you're going to be in a house with other people that you don't fucking know, don't know you, coming from various arenas and walks of life. And hopefully they all got a good amount of I don't give a fuck in them. If they got a healthy amount of I don't give a fuck in them, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. You know, see how beef sector survives the game. Okay, yep, I do think that could definitely work. Facts. He has to do it that way. Okay, you Snoop just make up stuff. Remember when she, okay, you know Snoop just makes up stuff. Remember when she said she and Tommy, oh, she said Tommy was her man. And see, this is the thing. She had a crush on Tommy. And I'm thinking that her and Tommy did the bang, bang, bang. Didn't they do the bang, bang, bang? Something happened between her and Tommy. So he could have filled her with a whole bunch of fucking dreams. You know what I'm saying? Caviar wishes. Didn't Lemon cuss out Goosey because he couldn't hit the link? Did Lemon cuss out Goosey because he couldn't hit the link? I don't know. I think Lemon found his way over to Goosey's because I seen Goosey over there today at Diva Tomboyish, and he had said something to that nature. Oh, speaking about that, I have seen Goosey today over at Diva Tomboyish, and I asked him to stop playing my fucking videos, you know what I'm saying, my lives, and he said he will stop playing them. So there we go. Resolution, problem solved. Oh, it was really not a problem, but you know, we got resolution. I think that he doesn't like me. No, that is not it. Now, that is a possibility. He might not like me. There's always favoritism. You know what I'm saying? You never know where the wind blows. But we are finding out a few people how they fucking feel out here because they just letting loose. You know what I'm saying? They are screaming like banshees all across the lands about Sincere. You know, I don't really know all the things that they're saying, but I caught a little like I guess piece of the communication when I was redballing back on Clyde Diva's class, trying to get an understanding of what was happening. And Clyde Diva touched on her a minute and she said that Pizarro dragged me. I said, when that bitch dragged me? In my mind, I was like, when the fuck that happened? That bitch can kick up her hind legs and drag her ass from one end of the lawn to the other, but she'll never drag me. She could take her ass to the doctors and try to fucking fix that goddamn box to smell like a swamp. Because all she's eating is crustaceans. That's what she can do. I mean, there's plenty of things she can do, but dragging me wouldn't be one of them. With her good hating ass. These bitches are fucking haters, okay? But moving right along. But yeah, I guess that is the going narration, or at least the bitches are the narrative that the bitches want to spin. But I'm saying, hey, keep doing it. Just keep on. Unload yourself. Just shit it all the fuck out. You bitches are back the fuck up. Get it all out of you so that you can feel some relief. Okay? You will fucking feel lighter. Loads lighter. But moving right along. Okay. I just seen Kevin's clip. This whole thing is some bullshit. It's not interesting. This some low budget production team, and this is not entertainment. It's looking awkward. So do you think Official King Kane, like you think this shit is scripted? Charm School, Flav, Baddies, Bad Girls Club, RHOA, Real House of Atlanta, nothing new. Okay. Hey, do you think this is scripted, y'all? Yep, Goosey came up later to help talk about the show. And look, Goosey is fully invested. I think he probably wants to be on a production team or something. Vibrant, I may have a lot to say on this bullshit. I wonder, hey, why, Tanya, peace in the LBC. Good to see you. And of course, Rico. Rico, well, that's the different Rico. Never mind. But every time I hear Rico, I'm going to want to sing that song. So let me stop myself, though. But this is Rico the Brat, okay? I want to write that okay. I write that okay. Yep, I do think that could definitely work. Okay, so of course it's scripted. Okay, so her and official King Payne had a conversation behind the scenes and said, I'm gonna have the girls over and I need you to say XYZ. You think that's what's happening? Like, this is crazy. Half scripted, half improv, I think. I mean, this is whoever wrote this shit it's crazy. Why write this into the situation? LMAO, I know KP long enough to know his silence said everything. It's all shade. I'm thinking something like that too. Oh my God, Adrian. What is going on here? This is crazy. I don't know how Snoop is going to be able to walk this particular situation back. I don't know how people are going to look at it, but at this point, I think, truthfully, nobody cares. Well, I'm saying these particular CCs or channel hoppers or panel pillow people, whatever the fuck, pillow panelists, whatever they call themselves, you know, just fixtures. They're always there. I don't think they care. I don't think they have any dignity. I think they don't care about what kind of storyline they're in, however it makes them look, all the things in between. And I guess that's part of the game, you know, like part of the situation to be seen or whatever the case may be is to become an utter character, narrate all kinds of stupid ass shit, lie and twist things to you can't twist them no more, and then do it all the fuck over again. It's just like a loop. It's like a broken record. Dr. Soapy, what's going on? This is sad. This is sad. I'm thinking something like that too, Adrian. Okay. I don't know what to make of that situation. And it seems like a lot of stuff from the past is kind of like revamping itself or bringing itself back to the forefront, like old storylines. Maybe didn't have anything else to fucking talk about, but they didn't went into the old bag of tricks. Hey, teasing you, peace in the LBC. What's going on with you? It's good to see you. I seen T Latte over there, so it was good to see her. Just know this shit will follow you forever. This is crazy. Oh, and then Shakim went live. I thought he was going live on Saturday, but he actually went live today. He hit that live button and they was just coming on in. You know what I'm saying? And do you know what these bitches did? Why he's live talking about what he's talking about, all the things and scenarios that he have seen, you know, going across the board, they start going live on top of them. All them bitches. Just boom, boom, boom. I said, oh. But people don't be of consequence. Oh, but you bitches ain't snakes. Oh, but you bitches ain't petty with it. You know what I'm saying? And always constantly moving in a way that of a fucking, you know, flounder ass hoe. But you guys, you bitches ain't groups and shit. You know what I mean? You ain't none of this stuff. Everybody be delusional, but you bitches. You know what I'm saying? Come on, stop playing with me. Yeah, but he gave a good live regardless. You know, I think he just came off of Brianna's, whatever the fuck happened over there. I think he got into a room shaker over Brianna's. I don't know why he's getting into a room shaker. I don't know why room shaker seems to be. She really don't like Shakim. I don't know what the fucking problem is and what the fixation is, but it's there. It exists. And so whatever the fuck. And I think maybe it started off with her trying to say something to Diva. You know what I'm saying? Because Diva's like, Diva got Shakim's back. And she, don't say too much. Don't do too much when it comes to Shakim. You got y'all little friend groups and shit. And so don't think he gonna be out here without somebody to speak for him or speak to him. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. And you know how Diva is. She like who she fucking like. That's what it is. And but I bet you who gonna check her, boo. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers they be picking. They be picking and choosing who they want to try to bring these little fucking fights and wars to. You know what I mean? Definitely. Brianna definitely is not the smartest. I listened to her and she sound goofy and retarded. My lord. I didn't watch Brianna's, but I heard, right, that she feels some type of way. She talking shit, Lemon talking shit, goddamn Krabby Patty over there, that Krabby Patty bitch over there talking shit. They all talking shit. And then, of course, you know, people are trying to come up in my comments and have a little goddamn long, drawn out soliloquies. Damn near like they writing 4-page letters to me and shit to tell me about whatever and how they feel. I'm just like, bitch, I don't care. I really don't. Like, it takes time for you to think, hey, I'm going to get underneath somebody's comment section and be writing a goddamn 4-page letter to tell you how I feel about X, Y, and Z. Bitch, if you don't care about me, if I don't be on your mind, if I'm no consequence or whatever the fuck, then why are you here typing under my comments? This is the type of shit that I be talking about. These people are weird and delusional. They cannot see that they are actually doing a fucking thing that shows that they're invested. Like psychotic much? I keep telling you, this whole entire app is full of psychopaths, sociopaths, and narcissists. Just weird ass motherfuckers across the board. Weird. Okay, who's writing paragraphs and shit? I don't know these people, Rico. I swear I don't. They just get up in my comment section under my live and just want to say whatever the fuck. And I just be like, damn, that's a long ass fucking paragraph. You know what I'm saying? I say, man, you are busting brain cells fucking with me. You know, go somewhere and have a happy aneurysm. You know what I'm saying? Go there and have a happy brain aneurysm. It might actually correct your head. You might come back from that bitch better. Because right now you fucked up. Right now your head is not, it's, you know, you are not all there. Something like that, right, might correct you. It might reset your ass and make you a better person. I don't know. But just please go have it over there. And leave me the fuck alone. Hey, Black Pearl, peace in the LBC. What's going on with you? Let me put you on the Summer Jam screen. Mm-hmm. And man, bring them out, bring them out. Okay, let's see. Creating dozens of troll accounts, sick and sad. Man, and then so like when I was at Clyde Divas and she was speaking to it a little bit, she was like, and all the people in the chat, and she was like, I didn't know what's wrong. Sincere be over there just, you know, doing her own thing, which is fucking true. I'll be over here in Highlander country. I barely fucking hit any links. I don't fuck with these bitches. I really just fucking don't. So what is the fucking problem? Why are all you subbies or whatever the fuck you are, trolls, and you bitches, CCs, bent the fuck out of shape? What is the problem? You don't watch me. So therefore, if you don't watch me, you're not subbed and all that stuff, you don't know who the fuck I am, then how do you know to say any fucking thing about me? Oh, you just over there making up shit? You definitely making up shit. You just saying any fucking thing. You just saying any fucking thing. But whenever I get on any of your bitches' heads, whenever I get on any of your bitches' tops, any of you fucking bitches, I'm gonna cut you to the fucking white meat, you sorry assholes. These daggers are gonna go fucking deep. And then I'm gonna twist them bitches and leave them there. So that you can fucking bleed out and be screaming like the banshees that you're screaming like right now. Okay, bitches of Eastwick. You are the bitches of Eastwick. And then your fucking familiars be coming out here trying to say something to me. Grab your coven, bitches. Get your fucking coven and your fucking familiars and take your funky ass over there before I throw some water on you bitches and melt you. Okay? I thought you was being attacked. It's, words. Pick a word. However you want to see it or don't see it. I don't give a fuck. I do know that if I go somewhere and I hear a thing, I'll speak on what I heard. So follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Yellow Brick Road. Follow me down the Yellow Brick Road, because I'm telling you what the fuck I seen today. And then I was over at Divas, and then Goosey was up there, and I guess they was talking about that. What's that girl? The one that's caught up with Rob Rack. I think that's his friend, or whatever the case may be. And different scenarios. Diva kind of taps on my situation for a while, and then Goosey comes with this whole goddamn lie. And I'm just like, nigga, you do not know the history of things, why certain things are happening. So shut the fuck up with your biased ass. You niggas are biased. You want to use that word with me, but I'm telling you that's the fucking wrong word to use with me. The word to use in this moment, when the word that I'm going to use is I'm not tolerating you. Intolerable. You big niggas is intolerable to me. I don't fucking give a fuck about you. Call it a bias if you want to, but take it one step further where I'm not tolerating nothing the fuck you say. You bitches are flip-floppy, flounder, stupid, liars, narrators, weavers, don't have shit fucking right. And if you gonna fucking play my shit, then bitch have an understanding of the whole entire of fucking history. Listen to the words that are actually being said and stop fucking being biased. But you ain't gonna be able to help yourself. So therefore, what you need to do is stay your ass in the clouds, watch, and then just go from the top of your dome unless you take somebody else's clip of my fucking live and use their clip so that you can fucking still have me on your goddamn screen. Oh, babies. They just can't come out here and just talk that fucking talk. They just can't come out here, hit that live button, and talk that shit per whatever they recall, what they seen, and, get with the shit like a 1959 transistor radio on that fucking ass. And they definitely have to have loads and tons of motherfuckers on the panel with them so they all can be in unison. You know what I'm saying? Singing, yeah, that's right. I agree. This stupid as fuck. I just got, oh, hey, Jamel, what's going on? I just got finished cooking on the grill. Okay, what you cook? King of Kampala. Is that you, Kampala? Oh, what's up with you? Peace in the LBC. I didn't know who you were initially. I did not know. I should have read that. Didn't read it. You don't pay license for your mouth, okay? Facts, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about these bitches. Like, that is the very, very truth right there. Like, it's the I don't even know how to get any more honest about it. I really don't care about the things they say, because the narrations have to play out. I was telling Vibrant that because, she feeling some type of way. She was like, man, she even threatening to hit a link. She's like, I don't hit links because they out here talking about this shit and they don't know the history of things. They don't know how certain things came about, right? And everything's out of context. And then you get to see all the haterations going down and stuff like that. But I was telling her, please don't do that. Just be quiet. Be quiet and let them say what they need to say. Let them go into the imaginations of their mind. Let them go into the imaginations of their mind. and let it play itself out. I got this. I need all of this to roll out. You know, the way it's fucking rolling out. Definitely. Because there are people who are interested in truth, history, have an understanding of things, and seeing things. They can see the full picture. Those people will be the ones, if anything, I'll be more concerned with or interested in what they have to say. And if there's a fairness in it, so on and so forth. All these other minions and shit that are following bitches and acting like they ain't in cults, crews, okay, and cliques. I don't give a fuck what them bitches are saying. Which will put goosey ass right up in that motherfucker too, okay? But until you know the full picture, then you know what you talking about ain't shit. But they don't need to know. See, the truth ain't for fucking everybody. It really just, you have to seek it out sometimes. It ain't for everybody. Seafood and pork makeup throw up. Man, that bitch, that's all she eating is bottom feeders. So I know she smell like a sewage. That's all the fuck she can smell like. It's sewage. She eating a whole entire animal that has no sweat glands. Whatever goes in it, it has no way out. It's still in it. It is made to clean the earth. And then she's eating the equivalent of that shit that be on the bottom of the ocean. Bitch, you couldn't smell like anything but a goddamn sewer plant. And you're eating this shit daily. Yeah, miss me with all that stuff, okay? I'm trying to tell you, miss me with it. You bitches you bitches stink. You motherfuckers is big as fuck. Motherfucker would have to goddamn roll you down this fucking street just to get you from one point to the other. You some lying ass, conjuring ass hoes. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers could never, fucking ever, a day in your life, walk next to me. I'd be ashamed of you hoes. Are those your friends? I don't know them bitches. I do not know those bitches. So you in the right place to be real. You need to be on fucking line selling these motherfuckers dreams and shit. Selling them these goddamn cyanide donuts. And these roofied ass goddamn Jim Jones drinks. You need to be selling this shit. This is the only place that you can, make a person believe that you worth anything. So I can't be mad at you. This is the first time in all y'all lives that you ever amounted to something. The first time in y'all lives that any of you bitches ever amounted to something. And you still ain't shit. It's just fucking sad. I feel sad for you. No, that's a lie. I don't give a fuck about you bitches. Ah! Honestly, I've been trying to have compassion for some of these hoes. I'm just like, I can't do it. No, never mind. Fuck it. Don't even attempt to. Don't even fucking try. But I did find out something interesting, right? That I wasn't aware of. I didn't know that Room Shaker was over at Goosey's talking shit about me. I was like, what? Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Hey, Gordo, peace in the LBC. What's going on with you? Glad you came back. It's good to see you. I've been looking for this 500 hours since September. What? I've been looking for this 500 hours since September. What the hell is this nigga talking about? Okay, wait a minute. I just now found $500 in my sock. Oh, you found $500 in your sock. I've been looking for this 500 hours. You put hours, but I think you're talking about the money since September. So you've been looking for $500 since September and just found it? Oh, well, sometimes God goes before us. Sometimes God goes before us. So maybe he made it to where you couldn't find that money. And now you need the money for whatever reason, or, whatever passed. And here you go. Here's your $500. Damn, since September. That's a long fucking time, man. A good live at Cowboy Rock. Yeah. Shakim gave a very good live. Dovey came up there. I came up there to talk to Shakim for a second. And then, cause I'm like, man, what is wrong with these bitches? They is really fucking hating. What the hell you do to these hoes? What you do to these hoes? They is hating on you. And then I think, goddamn crustacean Patty, SpongeBob SquarePants took her ass into the chat, said something, and then went live on top of him. I said, now look at this. Look at Krabby Patty. Look at Krabby Patty. Look at Lobster Feet. Crustaceana. How do you drop in somebody's chat? You got a mod stick, which I wasn't aware of her having a mod stick. I'm like, wait a minute. She got a mod stick? I was thrown off by that, but okay. I don't know how I didn't know that, but anyways, and say whatever the fuck you said, which I missed. I don't know how I missed that, and then your ass go live on top of that person. You and your whole fucking Get Fresh crew, all you bitches just start going live. I said, man, the hateration in the dancery. Thank you, Ron P. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's so much hateration in the dancery. We don't need no haters, okay? They was trying to drain his chat. They were literally trying to drain his chat. I said, man, you can't make this shit up. But those who left missed something because Dovey hit the link. And she started going into scenarios about situationships between her and K-Fit. I was like, oh my Lord. And in the midst of it, because I'm up there, I wasn't expecting the conversation to change so quickly, right? Because I hit the link and then Dovey hit the link right after me. Insanity came up right as well. But then the conversation kind of goes more in depth towards Dovey. And in the midst of that, I got things, like I tell you, there'll be things swirling the fuck around me. And I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta fucking go. But I'm trying to keep up. But Dovey broke down a lot of shit that had to do with that whole court case between K-Fit and her. And I'm just like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And then New Mexico got mentioned. And now I don't really see it for New Mexico like that. But then also I don't really know him like that. But I've always known him to be racist. But apparently New Mexico has all the fucking information, all the goddamn documents to prove that Dovey didn't do what was ever stated by K-Fit. I was like, say what? And then after these toothless ass hit the link too. Thank you, Dr. Soapy. Peace in the LBC. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And normally when she comes up on the panel, I'm up there, she starts gunning for me and shit, and I'm just like, I don't got time for this toothless bitch. I do not have time for this toothless bitch right now. But she was right on track to whatever was being talked about with the Dovey situation. I said, well, I think it looks like a lot of people are coming out and they're being triggered by scenarios, right, that have happened between me and certain people, and then also Shakim and certain people. So you're going to see a plethora of communication. Of course, you have seen the hate train. The hate train just keeps on Chicka 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 choo choo. All aboard. Next stop. And then a whole bunch more fucking haters jump on that bitch, right? And then chicka 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 choo choo. But there are motherfuckers that don't ride that bitch. Okay? They hitting the planes, you know what I'm saying? They get in the air with it. They riding the airwaves, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't going for that shit. And they are telling the story and the history of certain things. And they are bringing that out to the forefront. And so in this time, it's a very good time to listen and kind of weigh things pound for pound, because back histories of scenarios and situationships are playing itself out right now. Back stories. I'm just like, this is crazy. This is a lot. This is a fucking lot. And damn, this is a lot, man. How long has this shit been going on? For like maybe 3 days now? Well, in Shakim's case, longer than that. But for me, like how many days? I think we should be at the butt end of it, right? We should be at the end. They should probably find something else to grasp onto. I think they'll be grasping onto this whole goddamn, you know what I'm saying, are they smarter than a fifth grader talent show shit that they got going over at Lemons? You know what I'm saying? That's probably something that's being narrated. And then of course all these bitches that been using people for content and doing all the fucking things, they gonna get them a couple of more stories up out of it and move the fuck along. Oh, and then check this out. Let me just say something. Remember yesterday we were talking about how people have been emailing people, telling people to not donate to folks or be in people's chats and all this stuff. Now, do you know that they are literally coming at people that they know be over here in fucking chats, telling them to pick sides? Say what? You are telling motherfuckers that come over here that they need to pick a fucking side? Oh, either you rocking with me or you rocking with Sincere. Now, when these motherfuckers do this type of shit, they just keep on proving the fact that I'm telling the fucking truth about they asses. That these bitches is cults and cliques and crews. And they want motherfuckers to kiss the ring. And they want to tell people where to fucking go. And they want to put down stipulations, okay? And they want to dictate policy too. And they have to do this and apply pressure this way because they can't stand on their own. They're not independent in any kind of way. They need a cult following, okay? They need somebody to be blowing smoke up their ass 24/7, making them feel like a helium balloon, making them feel like they really doing something. And they turn into, what would be the proper word? Because they get upset when I start using words. What is it when people try to apply pressure to other people to make them do something they don't fucking want to do, or to make them to do something that is not on their mind, or make them do something for your convenience against what they want to do naturally? Does anybody have a word for that? I gave you the descriptor. Is there a word for it? Uh-huh. Any of you bitches that might be in my skybox, do you fucking have a word for it? You funky hoes? Yeah, so you can miss me with all the narrations of Sincere's a liar and Sincere's like this and she's always this. I'm always telling the truth on you bitches. That's the fucking problem. I stand out here independent and I don't take shit from you hoes. That's the fucking problem. You can't make me do a fucking damn thing. That's the fucking problem. That is a personal problem you have with me. And bitch, I don't give a fuck. Today, tomorrow, the next day, it will be the same fucking thing. It will be me doing me, however the fuck I feel like. And you being straight up the bitches of Eastwick out here conjuring with your familiars. Same old two-step, different fucking day. You know, I'm the bitches of Eastwick Slayer. Okay? That's who I am. Okay? Write a script, write a movie about it. It'll be a best fucking selling movie and book. Okay? But yeah, they over here trying to tell them like, man, this is crazy. Content creators flip around too much for me to pick sides. I like who I like. Facts, but they over here trying to extort people, bully people, coerce people, okay? All kinds of things. I mean, how you gonna tell a motherfucker to pick a side? For fucking what? What do they need to pick a side of? Why are you out here telling people that other people are bad looks and shit to be around? Bitch, you're a bad look. Half of you motherfuckers is bad looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna get somewhere and try to tell somebody, oh, you need not to be around this person. This is a bad look for you. Da-da-da-da-da. Man, I don't give a fuck how it looked to you. It was a bad look when I came around your funky ass. To some people. That is the fucking problem. You guys are always trying to somehow make it look like you better than the next motherfucker. All you bitches is sorry. You the sorry hoe crew. Every single last one of you. And all of you have some kind of background that goes with you that's real fucked up. You forgot what time it was when they were dragging your asses all through these streets, talking about all your fucking dirty deeds. You bitches forgot about that shit? But it's always somebody who remembers. Case in point, motherfuckers coming out here telling the story of your lies and your ratchetness, okay, and your hoe assness, your dirty, stanky adventures, your drug binge ass fucking adventures. This is why this shit is happening, because you bitches forgot thyself. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker dusted you off, picked you up, cleaned you up, dusted your ass up, stuck you on some kind of mantle somewhere, gave you a couple of ducats and made you feel like you were somebody. Made you think you were somebody. Start trying to cover your sins and shit. But you forgot. There were people around that saw all the shit prior and they're still around. They're still fucking around. So yeah, they coming out. They bringing their ass out right now, telling the story on these hoes. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess. Well, it has been a mess, but I guess I don't know. See, this is the thing. I guess I can't really. I can speak in a general way, but I can't speak in so much of a specific way to any bitch. Right? I'm talking general about these hoes, and hit dogs will holler. Because I haven't seen any of these bitches' lives. I don't know what these hoes is talking about. But if I stumble across certain places, I don't mind going. And they speak on a thing in regards to me a little bit. That's how I might find out that, oh, these hoes is feeling a fucking way. But that's how much I don't give a fuck. Because if I really cared, I'd be glued. Just, what did she say? And oh, how you said this? And all the things. That is not happening. It ain't gonna never fucking happen. It just really ain't. But I can tell you this. If any of you bitch feel like you gotta say something to me, any of you bitches, I'm right over here in Highlander country. You can speak your piece, you sorry hoes. I keep on telling you, where the fuck is the boss of bosses? Where's your master? Because you keep out, there's a whole group of y'all. There's a whole bunch of y'all. Where's your master? Now me and that bitch can talk. Hey, Summer Breeze, what's going on with you? Peace and LBC. Hey, Steph. Okay, I wonder what the arms look like. I wonder would we find track marks. Oh, who are you talking about? Okay, I'll pick a side of macaroni salad for my cured chicken. Did she say the bitches of Eastwick? Yeah, I said the bitches of Eastwick. The bitches of Eastwick, they be over there and they be conjuring shit and they got their familiars and they fucking familiars be trying to jump in my comment section fucking casting and shit with their goddamn words and stuff. And I mean, them motherfucking spells is long. Them bitches be typing for days. I'd be like, God damn, I'm not reading this shit, bitch. Take your whole goddamn recital, your good goddamn 4-page letter, whatever the fuck your sonata, whatever the fuck this is you call yourself making your, I don't know, your ode to sincere. Take that bitch with you and just go on down the road. You're typing too fucking much. Like you literally had to sit and get to thinking and then clickety clack clack clack. Then you gotta deal with autocorrect and shit and like, oh, let me come back. And I wanna say this. And I can't believe it. Like, bitch, you took time out of your life. You took time out of your life to address me, but I'm inconsequential. I'm of no concern. I'm this, that, another. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, yeah, this one right here is psychotic. This is a psychopath right here. Okay. Okay, Rico, them demons you are trying to get on the line said said the caller has a voicemail that is not set up. Try your call again later. I like the bitches of Eastwick. Okay, they are serious with it. They are serious with it. They've been casting, and like every now and then, like I said, they familiars jump out, get to scratching and clawing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hiss at me and shit. I'd be like, ooh, come get your bitch, please. I mean, I don't know which one you belong to, because again, it's the bitches of Eastwick. But could one of you fucking Eastwick bitches come get this motherfucker? Come get your familiar. Come get your trained dog or rat or snake or whatever the fuck form it took. You lost your creature. Like your creature is wandering around and you need to come get it. You know what I'm saying? Come get your creature. Creepy crawly things. So anyways, yeah, that happened. And I immediately got to thinking about how the other day they were saying that they were emailing people, telling people not to donate this way, all these things. And I'm like, this shit is fucking real. I mean, I knew it was real when they were saying it because ain't nobody got to lie about this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But then now it's trying to come my way and hit my way in a sense of they want them to pick people, pick who the fuck. You got to pick. You got to choose. You got to choose up. And what do they get for it though? Like you a prize or something? Is that what it is? You the fucking prize. The fuck out of here. You bitches is some knock-knee, crippled, dope fiend ass whores. Bitches that smell like the bottom of the fucking sea. Motherfuckers who could barely make it down the street walking. You can't fit in your cars and shit. You see what I'm saying? You hoes probably don't even fucking comb your hair. You bust down Betty's. Niggas fucking pimp you out or come and fuck you from the back and leave out of windows. Did you forget who the fuck you was? You rag dolls. Scum ass bitches. You are gum that has been spit on the fucking concrete. And then a motherfucker stepped in that shit and said, ooh. You know what I'm saying? None of you hoes can walk out the fucking door and say, here, dicky, 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 and dick is just coming from everywhere. But guess who can do that? Guess who can do that shit? And it ain't a fucking miracle. It's just what I can fucking do. You bitches are sorry as fuck and got nerves. You bitches like to uphold and fucking prop up dope fiends. These are the dreams that you be selling to motherfuckers. You see, this is a meth head. You see her? But she's beautiful. She's everything. She's our friend. It's like you bitches of Eastwick, you good conjuring hoes, got the glamoring motherfuckers trying to get people to fucking buy into a goddamn dope fiend ass bitch. If you ain't hustling one way, you hustling another way. If you ain't scamming one way, you scamming another way. You always selling a fucking dream. Now, I ain't knocking the hustle. I mean, if them bitches is gonna follow you and fall for that shit, then you know what I'm saying, man, get paid. Get paid. I could never knock the hustle. I could never knock a motherfucking get into $1 and making something holler, making it shake. But you bitches be hating. You do not want nobody to have a fucking thing. So then what you do is get to lying and shit and making up stuff and all the things in between. Thinking you're gonna stop some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it never works out. It fucking never works out. Definition of insanity. You know what I mean? But that's y'all. Just some game goofy, backward, stupid ass whores. You know what I'm saying? At it again. At Cowboy Raw, Cyclops must have had 3 Red Bulls back to back. They got him tipsy. Really though. I guess we're just supposed to be stuck on stupid. Man, and I heard that bitch was talking shit too. I'm like, the fuck you mentioning my name for? Nigga, is you gonna talk about giving me my fucking money, you bitch ass nigga? You gonna talk about that? You hoes are crazy. Any other time you niggas is trying to be tight-lipped and funny style and some other fucking things, now you got something to say. You bitches got something to say now. With your goddamn choreographed cheerleading squad behind you and shit with they fucking pom-poms and shit. Dancing the jig and shit. Dancing into Beat It from Michael Jackson or something. Or Billie Jean. Billie Jean, not my lover. Just a girl. Said that I'm the one. Them bitches back there sliding and shit. They pom-poms, dancing and stuff. Doing that little fucking, shimmy and stuff. Right behind you big, you lying ass niggas. Just cheering you on to fuckery. The type that shuddered when they talk, and then this thing is stuck. And then they're eating out of dirty pussy holes. Fucking horrible. But hold on, y'all. I gotta charge my phone real quick. Teasing you, wobbly eye needs to stay lying about being a drunkie and get checked into rehab ASAP. Is he still drinking? I need to charge my phone, but hold on a second. We're gonna have a music interlude for like 5 seconds. I'm gonna get this charger and I'll be right back. Let me find something. I'll play the song. Be right back, y'all.
Gucci loafer girl. When they say I'm too pretty, this spit rhymes is gritty. What y'all thought? I be dancing around in suits like I'm pretty. Let them know how we run this city. Respect my name. Boogie, stay in your lane like the hurricane. Rains on snitches like Sugar Shane. And deal when y'all rapping chicks to mention Fox name. What's beef? Beef is when y'all broad think it's sweet. See, I'm frontin' in the streets and let my get me. World, I speak how I feel. Sometimes I feel like I'm just too real. I love to stack riches. No disrespect, y'all. I respect the rap game, but I don't roll with rap lanes. I'm speaking from my heart. It's not that I'm too good, I'm just hood. Been like this since a young broad. Remember when I bust my gun in 96? Yeah, I ain't never see me flick up with them fake ass chicks. See this smile up in your face, turn around and pop slick. You an industry chick, I'm a in the streets chick. I might breeze through Chloe, Fendi your tips, but other than that, it's just me and my six. My moms and pops mixed it with that Trini rum and whiskey. Proper set off, six sped off, gats let off.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I had to get my charger, because I went into another room, in the mini rooms, in the mansion in my father's house. Okay, and so I can get comfortable and get my phone charged. Like, I feel like this phone don't hold a charge that much no more. This thing, man, I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. I know I am, because that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? But God dang, I'm just going. I think the wheels is about to fall off on this iPhone. I should have brought my Oh damn! I should have brought my Android in here. Is it charged? I need to think to charge all my devices. I don't never do that. Ah, dang it! I don't really need to do that. But anyways, so the overall consensus is that Shakim gave a very, very good live. A lot of people came out to support. He had good numbers. Then some bitches came with the bullshit, of course, and the numbers was still good. And basically, he spoke his piece. He told, his truth. And I guess it's going to be a laying out of hoes and all the things in between, and, kind of breaking down of lies and narrations or whatever. He's going to say his side now, because there's been plenty of people out there saying their side or whatever they think their side is. I don't know if it's battles galore or whatever the case may be. And but I do know there's a few people out here trying to come at people in chats and all that kind of stuff and say something to them, whether they be in Shakim's chat or they be in my chat, and they're, it's a lineup. And my thing is that if you're the better bitch, you know what I'm saying, or you the better nigga or whatever the fuck you are, you the better person, why the fuck do you have to say anything to anybody about where the fuck they be and what they do? If you just a better choice, you just a better choice. Go and be the fucking better choice. I mean, it's choices out here. Bitches could choose to be wherever the fuck they want to be. Now, I personally say that motherfuckers is out here choosing up on lies and shit and choosing up on bullshit, and being sold dreams and drinking goddamn Jim Jones juice. And I could break it down to why the fuck and how the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Unlike these bitches is coming out with narrations and shit, just fucking spinning, tales and stuff like that with nothing to back it the fuck up. Half truths and all the things in between. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. People gravitate their mind, gonna go to whatever the fuck they go to. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, happens with that. Another thing I noticed is Coolin's hitting links. Coolin's hitting links and she having it out with folks. Now I don't think when Coolin gets into it with people, I don't know if she even really gives a fuck. I think that half the time she just don't fucking give a fuck about what is happening between her and other folks. They be personally feeling some type of way. She'll say her little shit and whatever, but I don't think she even takes it personally. I don't think she even gives a flying fig at this point, you know. And then also she might have been doing a little drinking. There's that, you know. So I don't even know what the point of these conversations are, what the point of the battles, but I think at this point Coolin's just hitting links just to be hitting links and having fun that way, you know. They say also 88 gave an interview. Um, did anybody see that interview? Because I didn't see that interview. I don't feel like I would really be interested in the 88 interview because I've heard all the stories in relation to her. You know what I'm saying? Her family stories, her relationship dynamics, how she came to YouTube, all the things. But those type of stuff is happening again where people are being interviewed and all that's coming back, you know, around and around and around. So I just feel like they're just going into the history of stuff because maybe there's not too much to talk about. I feel like maybe the most exciting thing that's really happened over there in the Mo3 sector is maybe quite possibly Sean G just popping up on the scene again. That's about it. But it looks like even with the situation with MU, the Sean G stuff, just certain things, people coming out telling the history of different dynamics with them and other people, like it's just walk down memory lane. Now for some of us who haven't been around as long as others, then it's going to be a history lesson. For others, it's going to be old hat. For me, like certain things are kind of like old hat. And every now and then I'll hear something that will kind of like be like, oh, this is a little bit interesting. Maybe a piece of a puzzle that I haven't heard about, a situation that I haven't heard about in a while, you know, or it triggers because sometimes I'll hear things and then I'll forget about that shit taking place, you know. For instance, the whole how Clyde and MU fell out type of situation. Like it, you know, when they triggered my mind when it was talking about sugar, I was like, oh yeah, you know, but I have forgot about little details and stuff with that, you know. So sometimes something will have to like jog my memory as to all the little details of things because I done seen a lot and I haven't been here as long as some people because I've been here like for 4 fucking years, but there's people who've been here for fucking 10 years or better and they ain't seen all kinds of stuff go down with these broads. Well, you know, just the YouTube conglomerate of people and the comings and goings of folks because some people ain't even here no more. Some people are getting ready to fucking leave the fuck out. Now, I'll probably be here for a while, and I don't know what a while is because I haven't got fully bored, but that's because I take breaks. I take breaks in between, like, so I might be gone for a few days and then come back or whatever the case may be. And I think it's good that you do that because sometimes you got to take a break from this situation and then come back. But I do know today I hadn't anticipated or expected certain things to come out and certain names to come up. And I don't know if that's going to tap these people back into the storylines. It probably is. You know what I mean? Like it's probably going to be a palooza of scenarios. It might tap some people back into the storylines. So we will definitely fucking see. But as far as it goes with me, if a bitch can't fucking come over here and say it in my face, then bitch, we ain't got shit to talk about. Cause I am not fucking with you hoes. Cause like Shakim is right about this. You bitches try to catch me in other places so that you can have the conversation over in those places. So that you can have your little views and stuff trickled that way. I be here over in Highlander country all the fucking time doing my fucking thing. You niggas be all upset being emotionally turned and burnt and all the things in between twisted in your soul and shit about sincere. And all the time you could have had a conversation about it, or all the time you could have came and been over here like, look, I'd like to talk to you about X, Y, and Z. But that shit don't go down. You know, it just don't go down that way. And I will give the example of K Fit, because she was over here the other day. She was over here 2 times back to back. Well, the lives that I did or whatever. And if she had a thing to say, she should have said it then. It could have been said then. If she didn't understand where I was coming from with a thing, it could have been said then, like right then and there. But no, you go over to this place or that place, and then that's where you want to say a thing. So that should be very obvious, like, you know what I'm saying, that how the movements are. And then they act like they ain't doing that. Or act like they ain't, put a shit down that way. But they don't want anybody to, what they say, don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. Oh, you don't want that happening to you, but you'll do it to the next person. It's just really weird. You know what I'm saying? Fucking weird. So I'm really at the point where, like, again, I say I don't care in the sense of what the thought process is. I don't care to be fair with you, though I'm a fair person, but I'll just be the same way. Like, whatever time you on, I'll be on that time. Wherever you be at with it, that's what I'm going to be at with it. Whatever page you on, that's the page I'm on. Let's be on that fucking page. But just know we're not going to the next page or nothing. We're staying on this page. We're going forward in this shit. Now let the saga continue, if you will. And I'm definitely going to, so lately, today, I've been hiding people or unsubscribing or whatever the case may be. Because I don't need them in my algorithm, because I don't watch them anyway. Just on all honesty. And also I want to say this. Now, I don't know why. I really don't know why Coolin said this shit. I kind of heard it like off and on because I got busy for a second. But she hit the link over Shakim's and she said something to the nature of, I've been around for a long time, which I've been around long enough. Long time. I guess it just kind of depends on how you look at it. But she said that I never fucking liked the beef sector people, or I never really fucked with them like that. Now, I sort of get what she's saying, because it's not a matter of me disliking people, because I don't never just feel no type of way about people. But she is right in the sense of I never really fucked with them like that. Because that's real talk. Because if I was fucking with them like that, then I'd have been hitting their links and shit. Sincere side of willingness to engage in conversation comes easy for you and admirable. Thank you. But not everyone is capable of such without hesitation and apprehension. Be patient. It may happen. Yeah, I'm not worried about whether them bitches want to talk or not. I ain't even lying. And I don't, like, I can't. I'm just on the same page stay on. Whatever that page is. So it don't matter to me in that sense, because, I think there was a time, maybe, I want to say, maybe I used to be like, okay, if a person tried to have the conversation, could kind of take accountability and all that stuff, then it would be good. We can move on. But I do understand that these people have a problem with accountability, and they have a problem with, making things better or whatever the case may be. They have problems with that type of shit. Is I don't expect much from them. And they have presented like uncivilized animals. You know what I'm saying? They've been presenting a certain way. So I don't expect much of them. Trifecta wars. Okay. Well, shit, I don't know. She never liked them. She only came to beg it her birthday right now. What? Okay. She never liked them. She only came to beg. It's her birthday right now. Wait, what are you talking about? What you talking about? Are we talking about who I think you're talking about? Teasing you? Okay, I read that. I've seen that already. Who are you talking about? Oh, you're saying that she never liked them and she only coming to beg right because it's a birth. Okay, it's her birthday right now. I think no. I might have to disagree with you on that shame and the scandal. And did I say hi to you? I hope I said hi to you. Peace in the LBC. I might have to disagree with you on that. I remember when Coolin first started coming around and how she wanted to be part of the trifecta. Well, I don't want to say part of the trifecta, but she really liked Pizarro and them. And at first, her and Pizarro were fighting. Now, during this time, me and Coolin was cool, and me and Pizarro were cool. We would speak, you know what I'm saying? But Coolin and Pizarro didn't get along. And I used to always say, you kind of push like, hey, you guys are going to end up being cool. You guys need to give each other a chance. Like, don't be that way. Coolin likes you, you like Coolin, right? Because they used to take little jabs at each other. And then one day, things became cool between them. I mean, they became cool. And she started being cool with Pizarro. She started being cool with Brianna and Lady Nika and hitting their links. And I was like, see, I knew y'all all would be cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, sincere. Mm-hmm. And then next thing you know, it seemed like there was this flip-floppiness that went down. And I don't know what really particularly triggered it. And it seemed like Coolin started having issues with me. But later on, me and Coolin had a conversation over at Trisha's, and she said I had hurt her feelings in some type of way. And I was like, why you just didn't say I hurt your feelings? And so I could just like correct it or talk about it. She was gunning for me. And then Pizarro followed suit. Them bitches started acting funny for no fucking reason. I'm just like, what the fuck? So there's history to a lot of this stuff. And whether one owns their fucking actions or not is something different. You know what I mean? Because you could tell a person or you could say, hey, this happened. And everybody will know this shit happened. The people that are involved will know, right? Because anybody could tell a motherfucker, oh, that person's lying. And it's up to the individual to believe it or not. But the people who are actually involved in the situation know what the fuck happened. They know what happened. And God himself. You know what I mean? And but there's always this whole thing. It has always been like that. Talking about Pizarro, funky ass, Krusty Patty herself. Where if she liked the person or aligned herself with a person a certain way, and then they fell out with somebody or whatever, then she'll start acting funky. She's always been like that. That's why I said these bitches is flip floppy. Hold on again, one more time. I'm back. I had to take my medicine. I forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I forget. Maybe because I'm feeling better and stuff, but I only got one more after this and I should be good. And then I go to my checkup and stuff. And they're going to do like the little chest x-rays again to make sure there's no issues. And then that's where we're at. Last time I was begging for the backpacks. Okay. Oh, last time she was begging for the backpacks. Cooling was never over at 5 with me. She was, let's see, Cooling used to be over at 5 Apes too. I forgot about that. She came over complaining about Envy not helping her. Yes, and 5 blocked her. But there is history to these situations because Cooling, when she came in, she was trying to, in her own way, be part of these particular groups of people. You know what I mean? Like she was trying to be part of them. You know what I mean? She wanted to be part of them and stuff like that. And then when she finally got on with them, she almost turned into, like, I felt like she turned into their goddamn, bulldog or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, she'll jump off the porch for these motherfuckers and stuff. So I would have to disagree as to say that she never really wanted to be part of it. Or there was a using. No, she wanted to be in with them. She wanted to be part of their crew. Now, did she find something beneficial from it? Like maybe she thought that was going to help her or whatever. I don't know, because she was doing fine in the Mode 3 sector. It even came to a point when it came to the Mode 3 sector that Coolin was damn near deemed like the queen of the Mode 3 sector. She was getting all these accolades for dragging bitches and whatever the fuck else, the battles she was getting in, all these things. It was just Coolin. And if Coolin came through, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you put her on the screen, all the stuff, like all that stuff. So I felt like she got enough energy, from that poured into her. And then you will find her over in the beef sector. She almost became like a staple over there. So, a lot of times these things be strategic. A lot of fucking times these things be strategic. Now, but it's my understanding that she didn't even remember being over here, which I would say bullshit. Coolin get drunk and she do things and she would forget some stuff, but I'm certain she didn't really forget being over here. But maybe it was advantageous for her to play it that way, depending on who the fuck she was talking to. You know what I mean? Because again, with certain people, you gotta act like you didn't know what you was doing, or you wasn't around, or whatever, to make them feel better. Shit like that happens all the time. Okay, I know how she managed to be everywhere all at once. I'm just like, what? She was trying to get in. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, like trying to get into a sector, but she was letting her presence be known. And she was always hitting a link. Like, there was not a link that she would not hit. She'll get up there, be part of the conversation, you know what I'm saying, bringing her personality to the board. So there's that. And if you do that, if you hit the links and bring your personality to the board and all the things in between, then people will get to know you and your name will get to ringing and running and all the stuff like that. And then you can maybe build something off of it. You can make something out of it. The sad part of the story in the end, though, when it comes to Colin, is that she's lost so many different pages. She's made quite a bit of enemies. She's made enemies. People who, will put action to their thought process, action to their feeling. You know what I mean? Oh, I hate you. Now I'm going to strike your page. It's one thing to dislike a person, but it's another to have an emotion towards a person that will have you act out a thing. Now, I might feel a way about a person, but I'm not going to actively act out a thing with them. I'm not going to be like, oh, now I want to take your page. Oh, now I want to do this and this and this to you. And then I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I don't need to force myself upon you in any kind of way. Work against you in any type of way. Like, I don't need to do those type of things. That's not my thing. But there's people who do that kind of stuff. They okay with it and shit, fuck it. They super haters, if you ask me. They be out here super hating. I'm like, God dang. Like, how was you, like, in real life? What are you doing in real life? How was you fucking raised? I mean, where did you pick this bitch assness up from? Was it from your mama? Was it from your mammy? Or was it from your pappy? You know what I'm saying? Which one was the most bitchy? Was your pappy bitchier than your mama? Or was your mama bitchier than your pappy? Like, how did you learn to be spiteful and vindictive and manipulative and all these things. Like, where did this come from? You had to learn this shit from somewhere. Like, you had to learn this shit from somewhere. The sickness of it all, you know what I'm saying? Because your mind got to go to that, where you start reaching down for the worst things that you can do to a person. That's why I say a lot of these motherfuckers just depraved. They're real depraved and weird. Sociopaths, psychopaths, and narcissists. They all those things wrapped up into one. And then they'll get on the Ho Chi Minh Trail together. They get, come together in their little conglomerate of folks, you know what I'm saying? They'll come together with their whole little fucking, tribe of people or whatever, and they try to act like they're not doing what they are doing. Collectively trying to, force themselves upon somebody or their views or their feelings. To be having emotional outbursts all over the place. They probably don't know their fathers. Shh. They don't know something. Something is like, it's a void in them somewhere. They don't know something. And a lot of them be up here. They be on this line, on this YouTube. They be drunk, on some kind of drugs. You know what I'm saying? Just the spirit of whoredom all over them. They looking to get fucked. They liars, narrative spinners and stuff like that. Like, they definitely, and then when the pandemic went down, they just like, they found a place where they could find people that are like-minded, that are going to do the same thing as them and help them to live out these things. Like, to help them to live out their lives and their fantasies and all the stuff in between, and help them create some more drama and chaos. Because all they're going to do is create drama and chaos for somebody. And then when they're done doing it for that particular person, they'll move on to the next person doing the same old fucking two-step. So it just keeps on going. You know what I mean? And those type of people, I mean, they are in the right place to be real. That's why I say you were in the right place to be real. But, in the world, doing them type of things, making them type of measures will cause something to happen to you. Like, something bad is going to happen to your ass. And then you'll be crying in the river about it, you know what I'm saying? If you're still able to cry. Like, if you still have the capability to fucking cry. You know what I mean? You might not be able to cry ever again in your life. Shit like that happens too. Definitely happens like that too. I got my water. But yeah, so, I mean, I don't know what Cooling meant by that, but shit, she probably was just talking. She was sitting up there drinking too, and then she had it out over there with Room Shaker over divas and stuff. That shit was cringe. I was like, why the fuck are they fighting? And Goosey was up there. Diva left her whole entire fucking live. I was like, the fuck? Diva's over there. And then Diva is typing in the chat talking about she gonna eat and take a shower. I'm like, what? You gonna eat and take a shower? Next thing you know, you gonna start watching the show while Goosey is up here manning the station and stuff, and really not even fucking manning the station while these two fools is acting out and shit. This nigga over here, he over there, Goosey, he definitely got to see what's happening with Lemon because that's his boy. And now it's even more exciting, especially with official King Payne that's coming around. So he's getting all his goddamn, feel of shit because that nigga is like reality TV star junkie. He's a reality TV junkie. And now that he feels like he could, put his hand into a situation, he's definitely going to be there. So then he goes super quiet because he's trying to see what's happening over at goddamn Lemons. I said, man, you cannot make this shit up. But they did have a little bit of a conversation, and Diva got to be able to like kind of express how her thought process is about certain things. And I sort of was in the conversation with them, but not really. I don't know what the purpose of it was about. I just think they probably like each other. You know what I mean? Like, I think maybe there's a respect for each other. Me personally, like, now Diva, I like Diva. You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably one of the people who like Diva before other people like Diva, you know, because Diva's just Diva. I don't think too much about how she does a thing, how she puts down a thing. I just go by how she treats me. And she reminds me of Murdoch, you know what I'm saying, from A-Team. So if I like a person, I like a person. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? You said I love Diva. Okay? Because if I like a person, I like a person. Can't nobody tell me about who I fucking like. You know what I'm saying? But it's only a few people that I maybe will speak highly about or just straight up be like, I like that person. Other people I can do with them or without them. Like I look at them because I know that they come off very flip floppy. Like they're gonna change any fucking minute, however the wind blows. And I'm pretty much ever cautious of them. I could be in their face. I can even be around them. But I'm waiting for the moment when they're going to fucking, change up. So when right now, if certain people have changed up or they have jumped on bandwagons or whatever the fuck, I already expected that. Like I anticipated, so I'm not really too thrown off by it. Like I eventually knew that shit was coming because that is the nature of them. And so like in my mind, I was like, okay, one day this is gonna pop off this way, or it's gonna do what it's gonna do. The day I get there with you is the day we're gonna stay there. I had thought that already. Like that was already thought. Now I had hoped like, okay, it might not go this way. Because you always have a part where like, hopefully it'll stay the course that it's staying. But you kind of always know. Because it's you looking at them, you're looking at how they are, the nature of them. Like you can't have a dog not be a dog. A dog is always going to be a dog. A cat will always be a cat. A pig will always be a pig, and a rat will always be a rat. Like they are going to be what they are, and they're going to act according to the nature of themselves. You can't change that shit. So you know what's coming. Especially if you see them do it to other people. So it's like, what can you do about it? I see them before they see me. Facts. It's like facts. You get what I'm saying, Rico? It's like the shit is coming. You already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? But you just enjoy them for the time. Because like, okay, I don't particularly dislike you. You do make me laugh. We can have a little kosher conversations here and there. But I know at any given time, bitch, one day I'm going to turn my back and you're going to be like, you're going to try to stab me in the back some type of way. It will never be from the front. You know what I'm saying? But some do it from the front. Some, you know what I'm saying, they just come up, pop, pop, pop. But most of these hoes is, the backstabbing type. They from the back. Ta, 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 ta. That type of shit. Use them for my amusement. Facts. You get what I'm saying, Rico? Because, you just can't change who they are. You already, man. So you just deal with it, the scenarios. But there are a few people, not too many, who are like, really sound. That, you probably won't have too much of an issue because they just not like that. They're not built that way. But you get to see the character of folks, how they built, you know what I'm saying? And all you got to do is, watch them through the process of their actions, how they handle things with people, what they do, if, how they move, the movements of it all that stuff, the alignments and all that stuff. Just, that's it. It tells the story right then and there. So I'm not really too surprised about certain things, really across the board, I'm not too surprised about nothing. But I think because like there's been times where I've had situations or where people pop up and be like, "Oh, did you hear what X and XX a person said?" Or did so and so pop back around, or did this and that? You know what I'm saying? Now I don't get too much of that no more, which is good because I don't need that. Because I really don't need you to ask me those questions because I already fucking know who be around, who don't be around. I already know what time it is. But I think sometimes people check to see if you seeing or checking, like, do you see this? Hell the fuck yeah, I see this shit. I just don't need to be like, so openly, blatantly vocal about it because there's some more shit to see. It's going to be some more shit to see. This ain't the end of it. This is just, part of it. Now, is it going to come to an end eventually? Yes, but this is not the end of it yet. But I do see there's some other alignments going on, or at least one alignment. I'm not going to say it completely, but there's one alignment taking place, or at least that person trying to align themselves with this particular person. And it's going to be interesting to see if these two actually become chummy and how long that particular chumminess will last. It's a male and female duo here. And I just want to see how far this one goes. Because right now is already, how people try to act like they have your best interests at heart. I wouldn't do this. Don't do that. Da-da-da-da. Like say little things and stuff, act like they just, corner like that. So this is interesting. This one is fucking interesting. And I could see them maybe making it for a moment. Their little collaboration. Because it's rooted in delirium and bullshit and narrations and spinning and false. Well, it's rooted in ego. You know what I mean? And some people sometimes will present as if their self-esteem or their ego is bigger than what it really is, and really is very small. But it's rooted in some shit. So maybe they can feed off each other a little bit. Maybe, you might, and everybody's looking for content. They're all looking to come with something. And while the coals are hot and there's people that can gather around one or two people to hate or whatever, this is the perfect time to do it. Like, this is the fucking perfect time to do it. So we will see. So I'm be watching that a little bit. Well, see, I haven't been in nobody's chats in a while. Like, I went to Clyde Divas today. I went to Diva Tomboys today. I was at Shock Kim's. And that's pretty much where I was today. I haven't seen anybody else's lives, but per the lives that I saw today, I kind of got an idea of certain movements, you know what I'm saying? Certain scenarios and situationships. So I'm thinking I should probably go across the lands and see some other stuff, and then the full picture will be there. The full picture will be there. But I told you guys a long time ago that they were changing of the guard. They were picking their fucking teams. They were getting ready to come with all their fuckery and their moves, the deflections and all the things. And right now you should be able to see who's aligned with who. It should be a very clear picture of who's aligned with who. And then the new alignments. And what they're planning on doing with that. So now you're going to find other people being permanent fixtures at certain places. trying to try each other out to see if it's a fit, if you will. You know what I mean? Because then these become programs, these become shows, and these particular people become staples to that show, co-host, if you will. So people are vying for their co-host spots and stuff like that, and seeing if their messiness matches. Like, if are you as messy as I am? You don't mind spinning in a narration or telling a lie? You know what I'm saying? Can we do the super messy show together? So all of that's happening. So they try you out. You know, they come through and they come with, you know, that which is themselves. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. And they'll test you with a couple of lies and shit to see if you'll just go ahead and feed off that lie and add to it. And once they see you do that, then y'all could be good. And they know that they could do something with you. So I'm going to see, because it looks like these particular two people, they're getting ready to bring it together. Like, it's going to be a host and co-host situation, a collaboration, if you will. So we'll see what happens with that. And let me see what else. That's about it. Outside of me telling Goosey to not play my shit no more, I know you're gonna find a way to backdoor it. You know what I mean? I know you're gonna find a way to backdoor that shit. But he was very reasonable. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yes, Sincere. Yes, Saida, because he doesn't call me Sincere. He's like, yes, Saida, I will not play your stuff anymore. I was like, thank you. I appreciate that. But I think he thinks that I don't. He said that I think he doesn't like me. Well, it's neither here nor there about liking. It's usually just about respect, you know? And I've learned that on this app. Like, a lot of people don't want to give nobody respect. They just think it's okay to do a thing, and they will keep on doing it. And I'm like, don't do that. Because I give everybody their respect. I don't just fuck with people's shit. I don't tamper with people's shit. I be over here doing my own fucking thing. And I think people think, like, when it's in time, when like motherfuckers are gunning or doing stuff towards people, you know, they could just jump on the ship any kind of way and get their licks in or play part in whatever the fuck that's happening. The mentality of it all, right? Whatever these people's mentality is that have decided to gravitate together because they think alike in that moment, whatever you want to label it, however you want to fucking name it, the mentality is there. And so I'm saying, if you won't be fair, or your mentality is with that, then just leave my shit alone. Leave it alone, because ain't nothing happening over here. Shit is just what it is. Very low key, me doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? And niggas hating over there, and me still hitting the live button, because no matter what, I'm going to hit the live button. No matter what, I'm going to give my commentary. No fucking matter what, I'm going to do what I do. Because the ultimate goal will be to stop a person from hitting the live button, or to disappear, or to, to isolate or not be friendly with folks. But, you know what I'm saying? With me, it don't fucking matter. I do my thing no matter what. And I'm not really particularly trying to be in the faces of any bitches. So it doesn't like hit the same. It just don't fucking hit the same. But I am happy, though, to say that in certain chats I went into today, people were, you know what I'm saying, being most nice to me and shit. And like, you know what I'm saying, letting me know that they felt like, you know what I'm saying, stand up and stuff like that. And I was like, I appreciate that. And I was like, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Because I try to be stand up, not flounder and flip flopping on motherfuckers, or just bailing out on people for the sake of bailing out on folks, you know. And also, I try to be very fair. But that might be going out the door in a minute. Let me get some water, because I don't know why. Damn, I've been drinking a lot of water, which is very good, but I've been drinking a ton of water lately. It's like I can't get enough. I cannot get enough of this good water. And that's good, you know what I'm saying? Because you should drink a lot of water. But back to what I was saying, so I was running around, in the streets, dipping in and stuff like that. Motherfucker was like, man, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Keep doing you, da 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 da, all the things and stuff. And I was like, okay, let me see. Clarissa Shields is, okay, I'm gonna have to watch that. So I was like, okay, that's nice of you to say and stuff. But, much respect. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So much because, you know, I'm going to stay doing me no matter what. I can't change. You know what I'm saying? I can't change that. But it's, when people respect it and they see it for what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's a good look. Make a person feel good. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, because damn sure the world is filled with so many people who just want to put you in a box or say a fucked up thing about you, spin narrations about you, all the things in between. That they want to get on a goddamn Ho Chi Minh Trail, all the things, all that stuff. The world is filled with those type of people, fake people. But when you come across real ones, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep those type of people around you. And that's the type of people I want around me. And also, I don't want people that are just like minion minded. Have your own thought process. We don't have to always agree. You know what I'm saying? We agree to disagree and stuff. But, please don't be no fucking minion. And you could say a thing without being disrespectful. That's another thing. Like, check this out. So I was in Shakim's. I was just thinking about this. So I was in Shakim's live, right? You know how I say I have a moderator stick, and I don't really use my moderator stick like that because I'm not one to like just use it. But there was this guy. I don't know what his name is. His show was, but I can't remember the name of the show. But he just kept on coming through. Hey, what's up, V-Dub? Peace in the LBC. Long time no see. Good to see you. So this guy kept on he just kept on flooding the chat. And they were like, we're ready. We wanted to battle some weird ass shit, right? I was like, say what? And so I was like, okay, so this is where I decided I'm going to use the mod stick. So I'm like, hide person. I timed them out for like 24 hours, hide person. Because when I was hiding them, they were able to come back. I'm like, how the hell are you coming back? But they were spamming this chat. Now, I've seen this happen one time before. Well, not one time before. I want to say a couple of times, but I've seen this happen before. It's a group of white boys that be looking for black spaces to go to and challenge them to battles. They're just some racist white dudes, right? It was a group of them, and they've been doing that shit for a very long time. Now I'm thinking, like, what made you bring your ass over to Shock Hims? But of course, the only reason why they would come over there is because Shock Him is black. It's not like they're even trying to figure out what kind of black people they're encountering. Like, are these debating type of black people? Or black people with just the shenanigans? I seen it recently myself. See what I'm talking about? Hey P, what's going on with you too? Peace in the LBC. But you see what I'm talking about? Like, I know those white dudes. They're not brand new. They've been doing this for a long time. Their whole fucking thing is to terrorize black chats. And then if you bite into them, they'll all start converging down on you. I seen it when they did it to Shano. It was a particular group of them. I don't know if you know who Shano is, but they had all came over and their leader was telling them, yeah, subscribe to him. We're going to help him build his channel. And the whole time, the minions, his flock, right, were in there and they were saying all these stereotypical racist type of scenarios, but in a very micro manner, you know what I'm saying? If you're not paying attention, it will fly over your fucking head type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And so they was in there having a very good time. And that's what this particular dude reminds me of. This particular group, I think it's the same effing group. I'm not one to take like screenshots and stuff like that. But if I was going to screenshot anything, it should have been that. Because I remember those people. But yeah, it's that particular group of white boys that be on that bullshit. Yes, they are amongst us and have been for a while. Facts. And they'll go to all the black spaces, all the black channels, and come with the fuckery. I had subscribers only mode too, which was crazy, sick and sad. See, they'll subscribe to you. Look, they are subscribed to damn near all the black channels. That is the only way they find us. They find one of us and they go down the fucking rabbit hole. And then they'll come in. Some of them are blatant. They'll come in with the, the Nigger, because that happened. That happened in your chat too. They spelled that out. You had a couple of trolls up in there, people that were nice, nasty, trying to play it a certain way. And I am not one to use my wrench, but I used my wrench today. I was like, it is this same names. I literally used my wrench today. I was like, the hell is going on here? Oh, Shot Kim, I wanted to ask you too. Did you demod Pizarro? Is she still a mod? I didn't even know she was a fucking mod. How did I miss that? I guess I don't really be paying attention to stuff, but I wonder if you demodded her. Because that was like, that was some real skank ass bullshit right there. And she had went live with your name in the title. I didn't even read the title really. I seen that she had went live and I just kind of said like, hide this. Because I don't know what this bitch is talking about. I don't care. In this moment, I don't care. And I was also on, Amazing Lucas. I was like, this bitch popping up, and there's some real good shit popping over here at Amazing Lucas's right now, And but I saw that she had your name in the title. I only made her a mod because Stefan cried about it. Oh, so you were getting under Stefan's skin about that? Yes, she's unmodded. I mean, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, I mean, Krabby Patty, Miss Krabby Patty, I smelling like a goddamn ocean, smelling like a swamp. I ain't gonna give her the ocean. The ocean probably smell better than her. She probably smelled like the bottom of the fucking swamp. Okay, with all the bottom feeders, with the gators and the crawdads and the goddamn mud crabs and shit like that, and all the amoebas and all that weird ass shit that's down there. Goddamn eels and slithering snakes and shit, swamp snakes. You got to smell like that shit. If that's all you're fucking eating 24/7, it's fucking crustaceans. They're bottom fucking feeders. Crustaceans and fucking what's it called, pork chops. And that is a goddamn fucking, a pig is made to clean the earth. It don't have no sweat glands. Bitch, you're eating goddamn you're just eating parasites and shit 24/7. So you got to stink. Your whole inside's got to be fucked up. You got to be fucked up in there. You probably smell like a super parasite. Because you got the parasites coming from the goddamn crustaceans and the parasite that's in a pig. Them bitches came up in your body and probably made a super bug. Bitch, that's probably what's talking to us. It's the super bug in you. That's why he could barely get words out properly, because that superbug is what the fuck is talking. Like, it's like a zombie crab. Bitch, the thing came in you and just took over your whole skeletal system. And this bitch been talking to people, trying to find something to jump on, over there selling dreams and shit. All the things. Oh, zombie crab ass bitch. Anyways, it's good that you unmodded her. It is good that you unmodded that goddamn zombie crab, okay? Cause that bitch is ain't no telling. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. Don't know what that motherfucker is oversized and has taken over this bitch and is talking to folks, okay? And it was just really weird. Like, how the fuck do you jump down to somebody's fucking chat? And what the fuck did the bitch say? Cause see, I didn't see it. What did the hoe say when she dropped it? And then she gonna go live on top of you. I mean, they was hateration in the dancery. I said, man. And they really be trying to act like they really ain't trying to play with people's channels and stuff. I can get live when I want to. I mean, that's obvious, stupid bitch. That is not the point. See, this is where I be like, these bitches are slow. They're fucking slow. The fuck are you talking about? Of course you can go live whenever the fuck you want to. That is not the point. The point is, bitch, is that you see that this nigga's live. He just came off your bestie's channel. That fat bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can't like her, so whatever the fuck. But he just came from that bitch's channel. He didn't went live. And everybody's over there. Bitch, you couldn't wait your turn? The fuck you got to talk about? What the fuck does that parasite in you got to tell us? That it needs to be fed? Like, what the fuck? That bitch is always talking. That motherfucker is always compelling you to goddamn hit the live button, and it's constantly talking. Tell the bitch to shut up. Just tell the bitch to shut up for 5 funky ass seconds. But that move was a straight up hater move. And then I think a couple other people did it. I was like, man, but they did the same shit with my ass. They always doing that shit with me. Whenever they think I'm live or whatever the case may be, they'll go live on top of my ass and stuff like that because they feel like they have the numbers, they have more, or whatever the case may be. So I just be like, okay, bitch, you're not going to stop me from hitting this live button. Never, never, never. I don't give a fuck. It's 3 people up in here. Matter of fact, there's 3 people in here right now. You're not going to stop me from hitting the live button. I'm going to keep doing what I want to do. So I think the whole intention is to try to drain your chat or maybe to make you feel a certain way. And today, though, they're going to be big mad with you, Shakim. They're going to be fucking big mad. I don't know if you're still here because you're probably running the streets because there's a number of people who are live right now. And I think all the fuckery might be going down. But I think today, they're going to be big mad. Because I don't think they were anticipating in that particular group of people, Dovey. And I was like, oh boy, this here situation is deep. And I'm going to have to go back and I'm going to have to red ball and watch that shit over again. Because Dovey's tale was a different tale. And I want to say when it comes to Dovey, she gets a lot of slack. Yeah. Dovey came over there. Look, shame in the scandal. Dovey came over there and she hit Shakim's link. And she got to telling a tale about motherfuckers making up shit and court processes and all kinds of things in relation to K-Fit. And I was like, oh, wow. Because I had kind of forgot about that. I had forgot about how her and K-Fit had got into it, and I think Kay was trying to say that Dovey was talking about her son, and then Dovey was saying that Kay was trying to make it seem like she had did some kind of like predatory type of things or voyeuristic type of things or whatever. And and so Dovey was like, if that's the case, you don't need to have a court case with me. You needed to be calling the fucking police. If I'm looking through windows or doing certain things, like, why didn't you call the police? So I was just like, this is crazy. I don't know what's going on. That's why I say a lot of people are going to be popping out. Like when people see fights or scenarios go down between certain people, other people start popping out with their renditions, their accounts, their situations with particular people. You know, sometimes it be fully true and sometimes it don't be. Like, but you gotta look at it across the board if you're gonna look at it. I mean, it was interesting though. I can't stand W. I can't understand her stupid ass. Hey, Smooth Carter, peace and LBC. She's hard to follow. She sometimes is very hard to follow. The art of insertion. Insertion. Yeah. Like, but I don't know. Sometimes she's hard to follow. That's why I gotta go back and listen to a little bit more. But she was breaking down the paperwork. Then she was saying New Mexico had some paperwork. And I'm like, New Mexico? You hang with New Mexico? I was like, nah, I'm thrown off by that, right? You know, and then I don't know. I think particular paperworks are about to come out again. They kind of like break, yeah, New Mexico. Whenever that stuff popped off between Dovey and K-Fit, New Mexico came out with all the paperwork of what was actually said and stated. And then they were saying that there were some lies. Like there wasn't there wasn't full truths being told. So I'm certain that this paperwork is going to come back out again. Mm-mm. Some people like K-Fit probably has made some people mad. Like she has her own set of enemies. You know what I mean? Just like I have my own set of enemies. I mean, I have enemies because, bitches feel a way about me. Not because I did anything particular to them. Like I didn't take their money. I didn't try to fuck with their channels. I didn't dox or none of that fucking shit. For the most part, bitches being upset with me is because I stood up for myself against them. That's something totally different. You wanted me to bend the knee, kiss the fucking ring, fall in line, all these things in between. And I didn't do that shit. I did what the fuck I wanted to do. And I stood up for myself. Point blank, period. And then it became what is happening now. A whole bunch of bitches coming together in their little choreographed Michael Jackson dance. You know what I'm saying? Who's bad? Dun, 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 dun. Your buddy's mine. Motherfucker, what? Bitches doing dances and shit, tapping each other and clapping each other and stuff. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Who's bad? The fuck, bitch? You done broke out into a musical on my ass? And that's how it goes. And they've been hating ever since. But some of these people, they've actually been to court and things have happened and they have actually done shit to each other. Not near one bitch could say I did anything to them. Not fucking one. They'll all be talking from a very emotional space. Well, I feel like Sincere, and when she said this, I felt like that, and they were feelings, whoa, feelings. It's always the feelings. And what does she mean by that? Whoa, feelings. But it'll never be fucking proof of some fucking action oriented ass shit that I put down on your ass. You know what I mean? Like, be mad about something that I did to you for real, for real. Not because you're an emotional bitch and you're probably bleeding right now and some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Just losing all sense of yourself and shit because you don't have no iron in your system. You know, you need something to do. Here, bitch, take this heating pad and this fucking gallon of ice cream and shut the fuck up. I'll just throw it at you, bitch. Catch. But that's how they be acting. Live was live in, okay. Oh, the Maya girl, she was live? Yeah, she's been going live. And I think she's been doing well. And she's been getting caught up with the Mo 3 people. You know, the Mo 3 niggas is over there sniffing her panties and shit. They trying to see if they can get in with her and stuff like that. Maya was live and heard. Heard what? Girl, Shame and the Scandal, what are you talking about? Are we talking about the Maya girl? Mia? Why I'm calling her Maya? I think her name is Mia. At least that's who I'm talking about. At least I think that's who you're talking about. Oh, you heard? You heard? Okay. Still don't know what you're talking about, girl. Did you hear me early when I told Goosey don't play my shit no more? Keep repeating that shit because this nigga was very calm. He was like, okay, Sincere, I won't play your lives no more. Yeah, nigga. They be playing with me. I'm tired of being nice to these people. You know what I'm saying? They all emotionally bent and collaborating on some fuckery and stuff like that, trying to act like they ain't with the bullshit. Yeah, Shame and Scandal. I told his ass, I was like, I was up in Divas. I typed it in the chat and I knew he was watching that chat because that's what them niggas do. They watch the chat. That's why I know when I was over there at Room Shakers and I was, you know, in that live and stuff and I wasn't watching the chat. And you could tell that I wasn't because I couldn't tell you what the fuck the motherfuckers was saying. But I know that Room Shaker and K-Fit were watching that fucking chat. They were watching it. How do you know? I will tell you so. Because they talked about a motherfucker getting doxxed. Okay? They seem to know this, that, another. Comments were being put up on the screen. So you had to be following the chat. So anyways, when I was over at Divas, he was watching the chat. And I said what I said, and he responded to it quickly. So thank you. Right when I said it. They didn't talk about a dox. They didn't talk about a dox? Hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's good, I suppose. I know I made it. What's that? NOW, dude? NOW. Yeah. Apparently, I made it over there to NOW. So, anyway, I don't know who that dude is. I don't know who that dude is. See, I don't know how to flag people. I don't know how to do none of that stuff. Even if I did know how to do it, I wouldn't do it. I think respectfully, I should be able to say to you, hey, don't do a thing. You just don't fucking do it. Because if you say it to me, then I just won't do it. It's your shit. A clipper. He's a clipper. So I mean, that's their job to do that, right? I don't really mind that type of stuff, but what will happen is that because I'm telling you to stay up out my skybox, leave my fucking shit alone, don't mind my business over here. You know what I'm saying? In so many words, I'm saying we just need to, yeah, we just, go separate ways or whatever the fuck. I'm not gonna disrespect you. Hopefully you won't disrespect me. I don't feel away or nothing like that. I just, I'm saying, not playing that game. And but there's ways around it, which is that you just go to the clipper. But I don't get clipped like that. I really just don't get clipped like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be much, much ado about anything when it comes to me. But it's going to be problematic if they're talking about Shakim because they always try to, do something when it comes to Shakim or whatever. But what I don't fucking understand is why all this other weird ass shit is happening. Like, it don't make no sense to me. Like, why is Room Shaker just gun ho about Shakim? That's weird as hell. Hey, Shame and Scandal.
Hey girl, what's up with you?
Nothing much. What are you talking about?
I said they did talk about the docs. They did talk about it. So they was reading the chat.
Yeah, they did talk about. See, that's what I'm saying. They talked about a docs, which is binary, right? And
Mm,
then Room Shaker was putting stuff up on the screen, but I was really reading that. But then she tried to say that she started eating, so she stopped reading the chat. But you were reading it at one point in time. Then you came back and started reading it again. But the whole time I'm talking to K Fit, you could tell that she's reading the chat.
mm.
You see what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
think a lot of that conversation was prompted off that chat as well.
yeah.
I'm the only
All
one
the
that know
messy
what.
questions and shit like that. You know how that shit go.
Yeah, so I'm the only one that didn't know what was going on because I wasn't reading the chat,
You wasn't on that kind of time.
girl. And then they just like it was a messy ass bullshit ass scenario today. Like these bitches is hell bent. They crazy.
Girl, what the fuck happened today? A bitch been busy, okay?
Well, I know Pizarro could crustacean ass, Krabby Patty ass went live on Shaw Kim, but I didn't go over there and watch it. But she did a live on him, but also she dropped down in his chat, said something, I don't know what she said, and then turned around and went live on top of him.
Child, the shit she do to Lemon, the shit that Tracy used to do to Sir King, go to they chat, argue with the content creator or subbies and go live. Yeah, seen it all before. Girl,
They trying to ice him out, you know what I mean?
yes,
But I don't think they're gonna be able to do it. Like if he just keeps on hitting the live button, they're
yeah.
not gonna be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? He has more of a crowd than I have, and they ain't been able to ice me out yet. And I'm the
Mm,
fucking person that nobody knows. They none
mm,
of them know who I am.
mm,
You know what I mean?
mm.
But I just found out today something interesting. I didn't know Room Checker was over there at Goosey's talking shit about me, or collaborating in a conversation about me. I'm like, what?
When? Like yesterday, today, when?
Yesterday or whatever, whenever Goosey went live last, she might have her ass over there now. But when Goosey went live last, she was over there, and they were narrating some kind of shit about me using my fucking live.
Child. And what she mad for? Because she wasn't paying attention and
I
was
don't
it
know
really,
what
really?
really, in truth, I don't know what her problem with me is. Like really, truthfully,
Oh,
um, I'm not even understanding it. Only
yeah.
subscribers can ice a CC out ultimately. Oh, okay. Yeah, only subscribers. Well, they trying to have like all the subscribers feel some type of way about me, but there's a few that I noticed. Like when I went places today, they were like, I'd rather have Sincere going to battle with me than these flip floppy ass bitches. And what's up, Sincere? You keep your foot on their neck, that type of shit, And so it wasn't like total like chaos or confusion, but
Right.
I don't know what the other people are saying because I haven't seen too much of anything because I've been doing my own thing. I've been busy.
People ain't got all day to be going lie to lie to lie lie following these hoes. Girl, please. Half of people probably over here with you because motherfuckers tired of following that same content. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
I definitely told Goosey today over at Diva's like, don't play my shit no more. I'm done.
But you know them black sector motherfuckers. They don't give a fuck. So we'll see. Let's see if he, be cool, whatever the case may be. But I had asked earlier, it seemed like I went to Lemons and I heard him like trying to call out call out Goosey because he wouldn't hit the link. The King Payne dude was over there. Lemon wanted him over there so bad, and he brought up some shit about Diva, like, "Oh, I know you were over there with her, and she told you don't come back, and this, that, and the other." And then I heard him say something like he called somebody a bag of bitches, and he was sorry. I'm assuming that was Goosey.
Oh, he called Goosey a bag of bitches?
I'm assuming because within the same breath of him saying he was calling somebody a bag of bitches and he know it, he still wanted Goosey to come up. You know what I'm saying? So he pretty much begged him up to his pedal tonight. You know how he do that shit, girl.
Well, Goosey was over at Divas and he got super quiet. And in that situation, Room Shaker and Coolin was having it out. But Goosey got quiet because Lemon had went live. That's how I found out Lemon was live. And he had went live, and so he got super quiet to see whatever was happening over there at Lemons. Because I think Goosey has an affinity for Lemon. He likes him.
Yes. It's almost like the same way that him and Shakim used to like each other.
You think
Oh,
so?
oh, only thing ain't happening is Goosey ain't getting pre-rolls and all those type of things right now. But yeah.
But the only reason like he's focused on the situation is because Official King Payne is popping up over there, and Goosey, that's right up his alley. All that goddamn telenovela shit.
We
Hey,
know that.
Step Down.
We know that, but Lemon don't. So Lemon think he got a friend.
Look, they have absolutely stopped sharing and redirecting certain people's CCs out like Shakim and you. If you're not giggling and being fake with them, they will collectively ice you out. Facts. But they never shared me anyways.
Exactly. So and
So like I don't depend on them. You know what I'm saying? I never did. I always just got it out the mud. But they're definitely trying to put the kibosh down on Shakim. But I don't know what the hatred is. Like the hatred is so strong. Mm-hmm. And then they out there, they telling people not to now they are like when it comes to chats though, when people be in chats and stuff, if they think they've been over here, they're coming at them and then they're telling them to choose. They gotta choose.
mm, mm, mm.
I'm like, why are you telling somebody who comes over here to choose? You gotta choose up. The fuck is wrong with you? But at the same time, you guys want to say you guys are so grown and people can go over where they want to and all this other stuff, but you're telling people to choose what they need to choose for.
I have never seen so many adults that want to tell other people what the fuck to do, how to do, and when to do. It's unbelievable.
It's weird. It's like they wanna, and like they don't want to. Like if you put a label to it, whatever you want, whatever you say, it's like problematic. I choose to not choose. Okay, vibrant, but I'm surprised they ain't came at you crazy yet, because that would be one of the moves I would think. That's to come at you.
Well, only the dumbass did that, but everybody else, Vibrant's cool. She really is neutral. She's like a Ron P. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
only one person said anything about Vibrant and Ron P, the dumbass. Anyway,
What?
remember, remember, Living got mad at Ron P. I think for being
Mm-hmm.
at Kim's, and didn't he bring
And
up
then he
Maya
took
Bread?
Vibers. Yeah, mine said that you didn't
Yeah.
ask for in the first place. I'm used to it. She said she's used to it. It was just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what? This is weird, but like When somebody told me like on my comments like they trying to choose, they telling me to choose and shit. What they say, I unsubscribed from a whole bunch of people. So I was in the chat and a motherfucker told me I needed to choose between them and you, and I was like, say what? I was like, this is crazy. Like, what is the problem? Like,
Right.
why do they need to choose? Like, what is and
Right.
what's the reasoning? Like, what's
Right. Bitch, we at war? What the fuck?
you know what I mean? Like, what is the problem? And I
Girl,
just
they
happened to
don't
be
fucking
over at
know.
I was at Clyde Divas and stuff, and then I had Red Ball back, and Clyde Diva
Mm-hmm.
was talking about how I guess people were coming to her or letting her know that I guess they were saying like Krabby Patty called herself dragging me, right? They were like, oh, Krabby Patty's dragging Sincere. I'm like, this bitch couldn't drag me if she wanted to. She could
Girl,
make up some narrations. She could tell a fucking story or two, dance a jig or whatever the fuck. But bitch, drag me never. You don't know me.
period.
Period. You don't know shit about me. I don't give a fuck about you. You should know that though. That's what you should fucking know. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care about you and your little crew because your crew run, run, run. Your crew run, run.
Mm.
But I do know you bent out of shape. You and the fat bitch and whoever the fuck else is bent
Mm-hmm.
out of shape. All you hoes is bent out of shape, and I'm like, for fucking what though? On everything. Like,
Girl,
what's
like,
the problem? First, it
right,
started off about Shakim, right? They try to make it about Shakim, but I feel
right,
like it's deeper than that.
right, because he done shit. He just showed his face yesterday from however long he been gone, so it ain't shocked him. You know
Mm-mm.
what I'm saying? At this particular point, but we know, like you said, they upset that you ain't turned your back on him or whatever the case may be. And anybody that knows Shakim at this particular point know all the plays, all the lies about all the shit he done did. It is what it is. You know, either you like him or not, right?
Yeah, and my thing
All
is,
his shit's on the table. You know what I'm
it's so
saying?
weird though. Like, look, this is the weird part. How you gonna feel some type of way about me supporting Shakim, but you don't feel no type of way about any of these other fucking CCs? You ain't got shit to say to them,
Not a motherfucking thing. The motherfuckers like that put him on. Let's
or
go.
none of that. You have
Let's
shit to
go
say.
all the way to the motherfucking beginning. You know what I'm saying? You, I want to say they probably was at Breeze and Nessus. You know what I'm saying? But shit, we've seen them all the way around. Good morning, Lady Nika. Howdy. You know what I'm saying? That nigga have been all
Mhm.
over the motherfucking place. So what's the fucking problem?
That's why I say I know it's not about Shakim. It's some underlying other shit. These bitches been looking for an opportunity.
Bitch, don't tell me it's your motherfucking picture again with your 999-year-old ass. Okay, stunting on these hoes.
Stomp Down says the funny thing is the majority of them can't do content on their own, and they depend on each other to make those monthly AdSense checks, cash apps, and super.
Child.
Definitely, they can't. They have to have panels all the time and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Child
But
ain't crying about that shit because shit, the bitches what making pennies on that shit. Go sit the fuck down somewhere. They don't want nobody else to give $5 to nobody else, but who the fuck are they to be telling anybody the fuck what to do with their shit? You know what I'm saying? It's just a pure motherfucking mess. And if everybody would worry about their own motherfucking channel and their own fucking supporters, they wouldn't be stalking other people chats and fighting with motherfuckers. You know what
And
I'm
the
saying?
weird thing is that everybody's doing the same thing, truthfully. Everybody's just running around seeing what's happening in the streets, commenting on what happened in the streets, giving their take of the situations. So I'm saying, like, if we're all doing the same thing, why are you so bent out of shape about me
You
and
know
whatever
why,
I have
bitch?
to
You
say?
don't agree. You don't agree with them motherfuckers, okay? But and who gives a fuck?
It's so
They
weird.
ain't right. Half of the shit they be talking about, pieces. She flip flop. She go by whoever she like today. And she'll argue you down yesterday, and be your friend today. If you argue with the girl, the shit don't make no motherfucking sense, and ain't nobody got time to be following that bullshit like that, okay?
And she was just up Shakim's ass, like, not too long ago, she was just trying to be friendly with him. So I don't know what the problem is. Like, how
Right.
did you all of a sudden just flip flop just that fucking quick? And I'm waiting for Brianna to flip on his ass.
Girl, what did I tell you? Soon as she see Ness don't want him or whatever the case may be, the tug of war is gonna be over. And I can't wait till he drag that bitch. Okay, wait for it.
I'm like, cause it's gonna happen. Cause
Mhm.
cause Brianna playing in his face. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what happened over at Brianna's, but he took his ass over there today. And apparently he got into it with Room Shaker. See, I didn't get a chance to get the full scenario because I hit Shakim's link and he was
Uh-huh.
getting ready to tell me about some of the things that happened. But Dovey hit the link. And then when
Start
Dovey
talking
hit,
ass. Mm-hmm.
well, I couldn't really make out some of the things Dovey was saying,
See what I'm
but
saying?
she was talking about the scenario between her and K Fit.
Hmm.
And remember when K Fit like took her to court or something like that, and
Mm-hmm.
then Dovey didn't make it to the court, so she lost by default or whatever. And
Yeah.
so that was being talked about, and then exactly whatever the accusation was and stuff like that. But I had forgot about them having their little battle. So
Uh-huh.
it's like, yeah, I be forgetting about some of the battles some of these people be having. And I do know like K-Fit gets upset, rightfully so. One should get upset if somebody's talking about somebody's child. But I think Dobie was trying to say that she never did talk about her child in that manner. Like, she didn't even know where she was coming from with that shit. And then
Girl,
they, I
even with
don't know.
transcripts, they couldn't understand what the fuck Dobie was saying, so it was granted. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, do you even know it? Do you know anything about how that played out? Because I was
Girl, no,
confused.
I just looked up and they was talking about girl was granted whatever the fuck she got in court against Dovey. I'm like, what, damn? Because like I don't fuck with Dovey like that, so I damn sure wasn't watching what she was saying, and I don't follow K Fit like that either, so I don't know what the fuck she was saying. But I looked up, it was here. I was like, oh,
I just never understood that situation. Like, it's just weird. And I'm just thinking, like, I don't really know. And I ain't took nobody, to court from, on YouTube.
child, they some cop collars over there at this
I
point.
don't be
Okay.
invested like that. You know what I
Mhm,
mean? But I've
mhm.
been getting little tidbits and stuff. Not really, but mostly because like some of these people be trying to come in my comment section saying shit. But when they get to writing them long ass paragraphs of shit, and I just be like, I can't read this shit. I'm not gonna read all this shit. Like,
Girl,
I'm not gonna read all this weird ass, goofy ass shit that you saying to me because you feel some type of way. You done got emotional and stuff regarding to my existence. Like, what's the problem?
girl, fuck.
Like, really, what's the problem? But they had to let me know. You know what I'm saying? They had to come and let me know. Hey, Big Rigs, peace in the LBC. Let me put you on the Summer Jam screen because
Hey,
they know I ain't
Rick,
looking for them. I'm
girl,
not looking for them. Let me see. A lot of the former CCs have fallen off because they can't keep up the daily grind of being on YouTube 14 plus hours per day. Yeah, it's a lot of time. Like, they keep, like, Krusty Patty and your SpongeBob SquarePants. That bitch go live all day, every day. I'm like, bitch.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, birthdays, bitch, hours and hours, girl. But shit, real talk, I counted that bitch out when she was over there talking about don't vote, this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. I'm looking, girl.
she, she said she's supposed to have got a job. I'm like, do you
Boy,
really have a job? Like, this is your job. Like, what you talking about? And you must be getting something out of it. Like, because you've been doing this for a while. And
I
so
I
you
said
have
she did get a job because people had to reapply for their food stamps when January comes, saying you had to either work 80 hours or so. I don't know exactly, so I wouldn't be surprised. But she probably wiggled or told him she get a crazy check so she could do a little. I don't fucking know, bitch. But if she did
yeah.
get a job, that would be the only motherfucking reason. And it's like shit. She on everybody panel on her own shit with TMO for 10 hours and shit like that. So what shit, I don't know, bitch. Where you working at? When?
Hey, Ronnie Q. Now she was at TMO. And then TMO be taking her little fucking shots in a roundabout way. Cause she just be following these motherfuckers. And I'm just like, girl,
She a female lemon, baby.
it's 80 hours a month, old bro code. Ronnie Q said 80 hours a month. I'm like,
Or whatever
what?
the fuck they say, so shit.
Hey, I want to ask, you know who Schooner is, right?
I was trying to ask you about that. It seemed like okay, you were saying about the sobriety sector or some shit. It seemed like
Mm-hmm.
I seen her crying about MU relapsing. It could have been someone else, but it was just
It
weird,
might have been
weird. And
her.
I was like, what the fuck these bitches over here on? Because it seemed like they all was like in love with the bitch, hitting a link crying, talking about, please don't. And this, that, and the other. You messing with my sobriety, then bitch, why you watching? So I was like, this is a bunch of bullshit. Who is watching the meth head? And at the same time, this was around the time when the shit with Envy had popped off. So I'm looking like, what the fuck, please? I ain't got time for this shit.
Mm, I know Big Pizarro said she was working at some fried fish slab crab boil joint because of the new EBT rules. This is crazy. Stop down a fool. Ah,
You
well,
remember the other day when I had told you that number one caller had told Brianna to comb her hair shit?
yeah,
You
yeah,
remember that picture of her at the turkey hut? Remember that shit?
yeah. She had
Yeah,
her hair out and
sticking
just,
up and shit like that. How crazy she was
yeah,
looking. That I know I'm completely off topic and shit like this, but that wasn't really that long ago, right?
yeah.
Child, please.
Somebody, was it you that said that somebody tried to say that she wasn't, okay, that she tried to say that she wasn't too much bigger than Ness?
Yes, girl, she's like Ness, you right behind me. Like be trying to drag Ness like she's her size. I was girl, she sound crazy.
Ness is not as big as her. Now Ness is a big bitch too,
Yeah,
but she's not as big as
Ness ain't been drinking
Brianna.
her drops. She ain't been drinking her drops like she normally used to. Remember the drops?
Yeah, the drops were helping her. Why she didn't
Yeah.
give Brianna some of them drops?
I don't know, but those I don't think she's taking them right now. But still, she can't even. They can't. Brianna can't shop at the same place Ness shopping. So please,
You remember when Brianna had them like red?
the Kool-Aid outfit at the
Yeah, like
concert.
what is that? What
Yeah,
is that considered? Like vinyl, not vinyl, but what is it? What's the
patent
name?
leather. I don't know what the fuck
Patent
it
leather
was, but
type
the bitch
pants
looked
or whatever and
crazy.
stuff. And
And
and her belly was just hanging there, and I was like, "What is happening here?"
with a
And that
pink
was
purse.
not a Kool-Aid,
She
pleather,
was she was giving Nika vibes. Remember when Nika went to Vegas
a
with
ghost
James and
game.
them? Remember
Yeah.
they had to buy her some clothes because she was out there that motherfucking raggedy with a hot pink t-shirt on with a red skirt.
Mm-mm.
Brianna
Mm-mm-mm.
got her hot look. Brianna got the red pants on with a hot pink furry purse with the patent leather. Child,
And I'm trying to tell you, if you look at that picture of Brianna, and then you look at Brianna right now, do you see a fucking difference?
girl, they said she gained all the weight back.
But she's saying she lost 100 pounds, right?
From when the Tucky her picture, maybe, but
Well,
not on
I
the
mean,
concert.
does it look like she lost any weight to you?
No,
Yeah, she looked the same. Like her face looks the same, far as the fullness of it. She doesn't look like she lost any weight. Who
right?
gave
You got to bring up pictures from 5-6 years ago to show a difference, girl. If you
who
don't
gave
go
her that name? Do
nowhere,
you know who gave her that name, Big Sexy?
she became big sexy when the Umar boys came around.
You know what? One of them niggas was playing with her. One of them big.
It was remix, bitch.
Oh, Remix was the one that see. Now I know that nigga was playing. I know he was playing, calling her Big Sexy. I mean, I bet when he
No,
was.
I don't think he started Big Sexy, but when them niggas came around, she changed her name and all this, that, and the other. But she always say she was talking to Remix. She'll say it like, "Limit, don't think Remix gonna give you something on me, cause we were cool."
Hey, James Gordon. I mean, has he ever gave anything on her? Like, I don't know. Did it ever come out that way?
I don't know, but I think he was dragging Brianna tonight.
No, I saw Big Ness thumbnail today as she was stuffed all up in the tiny car of hers. She had she had on those puke green stained pants from Vegas. Wow. What? This is a mess. Herself, nobody called her that. Oh damn. I'm thinking that maybe one of them fools called her Big Sexy trying to be funny. And they probably was texting each other, said, watch me call this bitch this. You know what I'm saying? Like an inside joke. and then she probably was feeling all, she believed the shit and changed
Shut,
her name.
shut up, girl. Like the MBK and ZX conversation about Nika. I'll be back
Facts.
in a
Or like,
minute.
oh, what is that called? Shallow how? Like, you remember how he got glamored and shit, and that girl was big as a whale, and he was running around thinking that he had a supermodel and stuff, and nobody could understand what he was doing. Like, that's what's gonna have to happen. She
Girl,
gonna
that bitch
yeah.
is so crazy. She over there talking about Riley, talk about with her person if she want to have another baby or not, this, that, and the other, and blah blah blah, this, that, and the other. She's living through Riley, period. It's a pure mess. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like you coming up here telling me, um, well, I'm not pregnant and this, that, and the other, but you know, just putting my story for you, that just doesn't make sense for me. You know what I'm saying? That bitch just be talking.
Yeah, she been making up a lot of stuff. Ronnie says, didn't she think Remix really wanted her? I think she did. Then he turned around and drugged her for filth. Now that part I didn't catch. Did you catch that part where he drugged the hell out of her?
um
Did he drag her? I don't know.
See, that's the thing about Limba's channel. With his shit being gone, a lot of shit we can't see no more, like the rise of Shaquem when he left the girls panel and was over there fucking around with Lemon and getting cashed out for months from that nigga. You want me to come up? Send me a cash app, bitch.
No,
Okay.
he said he had a woman.
He
And
does have a woman.
that's another thing. How did Shaquem and Lemon get to know each other? Like, that's just weird. Like, how did they paths cross?
Whether it was through okay, Lemon says he meant binary and Shaquem came with binary or whatever the case may be. But that does not explain how you over here with this nigga on your panel for hours and you sending him money for pre-rolls and you got him on the big screen and we watching that nigga walk to the store and get his pre-rolls and alcohol to come and kick it with you every night, bitch.
Mm. Ronnie said no, they happened on Remix channel. Oh, okay. So that's probably where it went down. And I haven't seen Remix that much. Like every now and then he pops up, but
Yeah, he
maybe
was here tonight. I said hi to his ass.
he was no, that's a different remix. That's the
Mm,
remix.
yeah, I'm almost sure. Ain't that remix?
No, it's the remix, and then there's remix. And did I say hey to say? Did I say hi? I can't remember if I said hi to him or not. I hope I did say hi.
Well,
The
next time
remix. Hope you said hi.
you know
Um.
him.
mm,
You know him.
yeah, I mean he comes over here and stuff, but I know the other remix, the one that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He'll come to Shock Hens from time to time, and it just says remix, and his avatar is different.
Okay,
So
okay.
I know there's two different people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
okay. I
there's
thought it was the
the
same.
remix and then remix.
Oh,
But
okay,
see,
okay.
I don't know how she like. See, Brianna brought them around.
She was in the back with all them niggas, okay?
Yeah, there's two
She she
remixes.
she was talking
Hmm.
about Tony Montana and then was Dick Thirsty because they went over to the black sector because they got tired of playing with them hoes. And so
Uh,
then Umar niggas came around. Child.
they was all Dick Thirsty. Tony Montana is Dick Thirsty. She
Well,
was trying so hard, and I think she might have got Bang 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 by Bobbly Head Lee. You know what I'm saying? Then she became the procurer of whores for Bobbly Head Lee because he backburnered that bitch. Then it became like she was trying to act like she wasn't really upset about scenarios and like picking out bitches for him and stuff. I'm just like, man, it was just weird. She'd be up there drunk and trying to act like she's so fucking cool and stuff. Then she started teaming up with Brenda Good goddamn dick gobbling ass. Like it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like just the whole scenario. Now them bitches is probably fucking like they probably happier than a goddamn school teacher after school stuck in a winery after she didn't deal with all them badass kids all damn day long. Them bitches cannot. They are probably so fucking happy right now that scenarios are happening with me. You know what I mean? Because every time a scenario happens with me or say something's happening, them bitches are right there. Them too. Mm-hmm. And that Nisa B bitch. The one that's built like a boy and sound like a man.
Child.
Hmm I used to say it all the time. I say she'd be swinging on a pole in the middle of the street by the pale blue moonlight, built like a fucking boy and shit, just swinging on poles. Because you know she's a fucking stripper, ex fucking stripper and stuff. You know, and
Mm,
she, you know, so there's a history, right?
mm,
It's a fucking history, but them bitches, anytime a scenario will go down with me, them bitches will be right there. And then some other black sector bitches, you know what I'm saying? They just come out of nowhere. I'm surprised Lady Law didn't bring her good damn ass up down just to be on the fuckery too. Cause you know she been butthurt for a long time when it comes to my ass.
mm.
Hmm That's
I
why
do
Vibrant
remember
was
when
so
all
upset.
that bullshit cracked
Yeah,
off. I do remember
yeah.
she used to come. She was over here.
They
I
used to all
remember
come
when
over
all
here
that
and stuff.
shit cracked off. You know what I mean? With so when I probably really, well, I remember like the first fallout I ever seen, like or whatever with you was with them. You know what I'm saying? But they was over
Facts.
here. It was crazy. I was like, damn, what happened that
I
quick? What
fell
the
out with a
fuck?
whole entire sector. All them bitches fell out with me behind Lady Law. And so whenever, like, say something pops off with me and somebody else, all them bitches come out because they're mad about what I said about Lady Law. But I'm not gonna never take that shit back. She come off to me as a setup broad. Bitch, you was trying to set me up. All you hoes was trying to set me up for the okie doke. And that's why I don't fuck with Brenda funky ass, because whenever Lady Love was gunning for me or whatever her issue was, because she literally had said, I think her issue, me and Lady Love was cool. Then all of a sudden she tried to say I was throwing subliminals at her. I'm like, bitch, why would I throw subliminals at you? I don't dislike you. Matter of fact, I like you. And I was caught off guard by that. But she kept like stoking that fire. And she even went live on me and then took the live back. I she put it on private or whatever. And I never saw the live, but she called herself like saying whatever, whatever. And during that time, me and Brenda was cool, right?
Right,
And then
Brenda was
what?
over here all your lives. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't even know how I knew Brenda because she just popped up out of nowhere and started hitting my link. And I'll never forget, Big O was like, "What this bitch doing over here? Watch out for that clout chasing bitch." You know what I'm saying? He's talking about Brenda. He
Mm,
kept on saying things about Brenda, and I tried to keep it copacetic because you know he's my mod and stuff like that. But he wasn't having it. He was like, "Why is this bitch over here?" I think Lady La was trying to be the bottom B. That's just my opinion. Okay. Like, well, man, it's a lot of history with that stuff. But I tell you, Stomp Down, I had it out with the whole entire black sector behind Lady Law's ass. And this is where the qualm comes into play with me and Brenda. Because Brenda was over here hitting my link and we were cool. We were getting along just fine and stuff like that. And when Lady Law tried to do a coup de grace on my ass over at Brenda's though. So I had a mod stick at Brenda's. I would go over there. You know, people would know that I would be there more than likely to support her. All them bitches took their asses over to Brenda, waiting for me to come. And she knew that they were there to ambush me. Point blank, period. She played a part in that shit. And then she disappeared for days after the fact. Cause I saw the shit going down. I was in the skybox and I was like, okay. And they were over there stating that they were there to come with the fuckery. They were like laying in wait for me on her panel and all that stuff. I said, okay, let me just go and move right along. I don't got time for this shit. And then I had went live, and it was a couple of days later that Brenda showed up. I sat back and watched it. You saw that shit go down? And then people were coming that were coming over to my channel a lot. And they were like, "Has Brenda showed up yet? Oh, Brenda ain't came by here yet." Shit. I was like, "No." And then when she finally did show up, and I was talking to her, she tried to act like she didn't understand. And she's like, "Well, Lady La did say she was trying to be petty." I'm like, bitch, what do you think that fucking means? That if somebody who don't like me and their whole fucking crew of people, they sectors over there laying in wait at your fucking channel for me, and they telling you they there to be petty with me, what the fuck do you think that means, bitch? And you don't understand that? I ain't know you and Law had beef. We was all over slappers having a good time. Well, that's good. Whenever that went down and I got into it, and that particular bullshit popped off, um, it drew other people in because they felt like I was supposed to kiss Lady Law's ass. And I didn't kiss her ass. Like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? You over here trying to say that I feel a way about you. You over here trying to come with this shit. And then you get mad because I say you remind me of a setup broad. And then it was like, oh, you're trying to infer that she's a rapist. Well, at this point, I don't give a fuck. However the fuck you want to take it, fucking take it that way. Cause you are a setup bra. You and that bitch Brenda and the rest of you bitches was trying to set me up over at Brenda's. The fuck you thought that was? Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
that
be
shit was
watching from the
crazy.
TV. Later, folks. Okay, Ronnie.
Good night, Ronnie Q. Yeah, that shit
Okay.
was crazy. I remember, like, she wouldn't have a conversation and just got crazy. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, like it just got, and then people were like taking sides and stuff like that. So somebody was saying, right, they were like, man, sincere, they out here. It seemed like the black sector didn't touch down with they fuckery and stuff. And then even with Vibrant, she's a little upset, right? And rightfully so, because Vibrant been around me for a long time. She know all the shit, and she's seen all the shit, and she's in all the sectors and all the spaces, and she saw all the things that niggas put down on me, like these people put down on me, right?
Right.
And she's like, I'm getting so upset. I want to hit a link. I was like, don't do that. You don't need to hit a link. You ain't never hit a link. That
Mm,
they don't know what they're talking about. Like, I know they don't know what they're fucking talking about. We both know this. Because people are coming out and they are trying to get their licks in. And they're coming with narrations. They're not telling the whole fucking truth. They're just
mm,
trying to put and get their licks in. But even if they knew everything, would it even matter? Because they're not interested in the truth. Now,
no.
they're not interested in why all of a sudden sectors of people are fucking with me.
Mm,
Because
mm,
there's history here. There's history. You know, and I'm not to say that I'm not the only person that's probably had a battle with a whole entire sector. I don't know who else has, but Room Shaker tried to say she did. But okay. But you see how that conversation went with me and her the other night. She wasn't listening to me. And then she tried to say I said a thing I didn't say. So we are where we're at with that. It's
oh
just
well.
it's weird ass shit 24/7. But yeah, them bras every time. Them black sector bras. hmm Every time I get into it with somebody, or whenever they think that it's gonna be like this very big upset of people coming at me, them bitches pop out. The main bitches be Brenda, goddamn girl boy, which is Nisa B, and and, and Tony good lush ass, gobble dick.
Yeah, I do remember that dude came over here talking. I do remember that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They was over here with all that bullshit. It's like, yeah, I didn't know you were like that sincere. Like what? The
Mm,
fuck you talking about? Like
girl.
what? I'm supposed to just accept anything? And then it's like, oh, it became like, oh, you should try to some with the fuck for? You want me to kiss the ring for a bitch that out of nowhere just came with some bullshit? Got a thought in her head and just ran with it? Like, stop playing with me. And it couldn't just be me and her have the issue. Like, bitch, how about me and you have the issue? Did she tap Buddy Lee in on the situation? Because prior to the little setup that went down on Brenda's, I was at Brenda's. I was up on the link, and then he hit the link. And then he tried to do something slick, like refer to me like as a man. But I didn't bite into that shit. I was like, this nigga trying to start with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. He's like, well, I'm just trying to get something clear. And I was like, I don't have no problem with you, dude. Like, I don't know what the problem is. But I explained. Just like how I had the conversation with K-Fit. Like, I was very clear. I talked about what the issue was, which is no issue. And let it, it was just very clear. You'd have to go back and see that exchange, but it would be at Brenda's, right?
Right.
And I thought everything was settled. Lady La was in the chat, but she had left. And then whenever me and him had our conversation, I think I stayed for a little bit longer. I don't know if Brenda ended her live or I just left from there because I had other things to do. But then it became, oh, this bitch left. I wanted to say something to her. She knew I want to say, bitch, how am I supposed to know you want to say something to me? You didn't say nothing in the fucking chat saying, hey, sincere, stick around because I do want to say something to you or nothing like that. Like, bitch, she started coming with her narrations. Oh, man, you hoes better leave me the fuck alone. Stop playing with me. I ain't doing this with you. I am not doing this with you trifling ass bitches. You tapped a nigga in on this program. We two women having it out. So why are you tapping niggas in on this shit? What did Buddy have to do with any fucking thing? Not a fuck thing. So that's how this nigga ends up getting attacked by me too. Like, man, start calling this nigga bobblyhead Lee and some motherfucking shit. Attacked his sexuality, all kinds of stuff. But that's
Girl.
how it went down. So, that's just a little synopsis of that scenario. Now, Jen said I missed a bunch. Well, you didn't miss too much of anything. Let me just tell you, shenanigans. But the point is that I don't mind having the battle. If I have to have the battle with a whole lot of motherfuckers, then that's what it's going to be. But I'm not trying to set it off with you. And it's really a whole bunch of butt-hurt ass bitches because I could see if I did something very egregious to you. But you mad about nothing? Because even prior to that going down, even the shit popping off at Brenda's, I was over at Slappers. I seen her there and I spoke and she was like, man, I ain't got time for you or something. Like she said something like slick. And I was like, what? I'm like, what's the problem? I just hit a fucking deer and I don't feel like talking about, okay, bitch. We don't never need to talk about it. Because you being slick with the mouth. I don't know what the fuck your problem is. I'm being nice. And then you talking about you ain't got time and I'm supposed to wait when you got time? Like I'm supposed to kiss your ass, bitch? Who the fuck are you? Then she tried to fucking come at me over there at Coolins. I don't know if you saw that. Did you ever see that?
I want to say maybe.
Yeah, so they tried to ambush my ass over there at Coolins and I went crazy on her ass. Then she tried to flip it. She turned into a fucking Karen. This bitch is crazy. I'm just gonna block you. I'm never gonna say anything to you again. Bitch, didn't you just prior to this, you was fucking everywhere. You and boy girl and also all the other shit. Talking about how wherever you saw me, you was gonna come at me. Wherever I went, you was gonna come at me. Then you tried me at Coolins and didn't go the way you thought it was gonna go. And the next thing you know, I'm gonna just block you because I have never been insulted like this before, and nobody's ever said this about me. I said, bitch, they probably said worse. They probably said worse because, bitch, I'm just saying you a setup broad, and I ain't gonna never fucking take it back. And then when that happened, they all the black sector girls just blocked me. Like I can't see them in chats and shit. And they pulled them stunts that the bitches is trying to pull now, where they try to ice your channel out and stuff like that, and nobody's better go over there, and they
That's
watch
why
this.
old girl wouldn't let Sour Patch talk about what was going on with the in the Discord.
Exactly. See,
Got
the
you,
shit
got
still
you.
it still keeps going down. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you
Got
won't
you.
catch it unless you were part of it. And then now they're rearing their heads saying whatever in these chats and stuff while they're gunning for me in this particular manner. And people don't know the history. And they don't, so they just think, I done all this, weird ass shit to people, and that's not true.
Right.
And
Well,
then
look, girl,
they stoke the fires. Mm-hmm.
it's my bedtime, girl. I'm getting
Okay.
sleepy, okay?
Hey,
But I'll be
Rumpy.
listening. And
All right,
last night
Shay.
my device was tripping, so I don't know what the hell was going on. So thanks for letting me up last night. Had a good time, okay? And
You're
same as
welcome. Thank you,
tonight,
Tim,
all
and the
that
scandal.
stuff,
I appreciate
girl.
when you come up here, though. I have a good time with you.
Same here, girl. We shoot the breeze. Cold part, I ain't been able to really watch nothing because shit, I don't know. What maybe see if I get something tomorrow or whatever. Did you say you was gonna be leaving for a couple of days?
Yeah, next week I'm gonna be gone for like 2 or 3 days.
Oh, okay. I'm sure I'll catch up with you before you make that exit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, girl. Well, we'll see what happens and shit. We'll make it do what it do.
Okay. I'll be around. I'll probably go live tomorrow too.
All right,
Ron
girl.
P, did I say hi to you? I hope I said hi. I think I said hi. I appreciate it. So, anyways, there's history and stuff. So, whenever these motherfuckers be running around here tapping in and stuff, I already know who it is. I already know which one's gonna show up.
Mhm,
The same
mhm.
old two step, whatever
And
fucking
Brenda's a
narration they
motherfucker.
gonna, huh?
Brenda's a catfish. Brenda is the biggest motherfucking catfish. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You hear me?
Well, and also she's trying to promote that fucking heels contest that she stole from Skoka. So
She
right
sure
now,
the fuck did.
So right now is the best time for her to tap in, say all her little sly shit, kiss
Uh,
a couple of asses, get on the bandwagon, everything, so that she can get people to come to her heels contest. And King Roman News is one of her judges. Clock that.
Girl, anyway, did we ever hear anything else about her CI that went to Lemon Court date?
No.
And I was typing in the chat. I was like, right before all that shit had cracked off, I remember Lemon was over there like, I ain't seen this person in a while. I'm taking her mod chat, her mod stick, this, that, and the other. Next thing you know, here she come talking about some she got somebody at his court date. Child.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
The
mm-mm.
strategy of it all.
Yes.
Very strategic.
Yes,
Hey,
it
people's two
is.
and two.
Well, have a good night, girl, okay?
All right. I'll see you later, Shaman the Scandal.
All right. Good night, chat.
Good night. So this shit is really amazing. So you have to check all the moving pieces, the moving parts, know the damn history. You know what I'm saying? Understand why these things is happening, and then you can see the full scope of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, some of my mods and stuff are feeling away because they know the story. And some of the people who actually been around for a while, they know the damn story. That's why I wish Henny Wise was around because she'll fucking tell the story. She didn't give a fuck. Though she roamed in the black sector, she roamed in all the sectors and stuff. She was very independent, and she could tell you the story of why these bitches is popping out right now, trying to act like I done something to them, and she's always like this, and she's always been like that, and bitch, are you serious? Yeah, Brenda Clark. Yeah, I miss Henny Wise. I miss Henny Wise too. Yeah. Oh, glowworm, maggot looking ass bitch. The bitch look like a maggot. Body shape and color. But I'm not gonna forget, bitch, that you tried to put the okey doke down on me because you was sucking a fart out of a sector's ass because you wanted to be popular. and you tried to pull some stunts, you know what I'm saying? And you got grimy with it. And now you out here in these chats and stuff trying to be grimy towards me, say little fucking things, getting good with this bitch and that bitch, you know what I'm saying? This is right up your alley. You gonna ride this way because you trying to pump life into your goddamn contest and all that shit. These bitches is grimy. Hello, yeah, she's mad fake. Brenda looks busted, old hag. I don't care about that bitch's looks. All I know is that bitch is grimy. And anytime these people be out here gunning for me, or she think the townspeople is gunning for me, her ass is right there. Yeah, get her. You know, her and goddamn boy girl. You know what I'm saying? You know, the one that's built like a boy and got the deep voice and be twirling on a pole in the middle of the street by the pale blue moonlight. That bitch right there. And the other one, Gobbledick, Montana. Them three bitches. It never fails. It be them three bitches. And if it's wherever I'm at having a conversation, or it seems like people are feeling away or whatever, them bitches will be right there with their little trying to talk, tongue in cheek. The tongue in cheek communications. Trying to giggle between each other and stuff like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you. But if only a motherfucker really just knew, bitch, if they fucking really just knew about the grimy ass, whore ass ways of you. But there are some who fucking really do. There are some that really do. So it was kind of interesting, right? When I was over there having that conversation over at Room Shakers, it was kind of interesting that when me and K Fit was talking, she got to asking me about Brenda. And I'm thinking, how is it that through all this time that we've known each other, and I have spoken plenty of times about the Brenda scenario, you didn't know that me and Brenda had issue. So you don't know, but you go through all these conversations with me, and primarily you're talking about Shakim, or at least trying to tell me about the perils of Shakim, and then you ask me about Brenda. Well, I didn't know you and Brenda weren't friends. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we not cool. Is there something more like to it, like that you want to say? No, I just didn't know. I said, yeah, it is until it ain't. And but your boy is a judge for her contest that's coming up. And I just didn't understand it. I was like, this is crazy. But okay. Hello, didn't she get beat up before? I don't know if she got beat up before. But it wouldn't be hard to whip her ass. It wouldn't be hard to were we talking about Brenda? I don't think it would be hard to whip her ass at all. But she got fucked and dumped before. I mean, that was all on the airways. Definitely. And during that time, Cam gave his platform to her to try to get her, help her to clean up her fucking the scenario a little bit, because it was looking bad. Because the nigga was out here talking about how he had to make the mad escape from her ass and shit. So all that went down, and then later on, you know, she brought out all those damn audios of Cam calling the police and stuff, and then Cam felt some type of way because he was like, me and you was cool, and if you had audio or whatever the case you had, like, how come you didn't come to me? And he probably was thinking like, fuck, I gave you my platform to do X, Y, and Z, and you could have gave me a courtesy. At least I thought we were better than that or whatever. That's probably how he was thinking in his head. But you ain't gonna never be better than that with that bitch. That bitch is a social climber. And I'm not. Was it Brenda that the girl VS beat up for stalking her? No, that's somebody different. Like, Brenda came from the mommy sector and then made her way to the Mo 3 sector. But VS is the beef sector. And the girl that she beat up was from the beef sector. Like, Brenda's fairly new to these people. Now, she's getting to be known in the beef sector. She's been social climbing her way through the beef sector. She'll enter any event or whatever, or if she can, get on a link and talk and speak to a situation. Like, she ventures in the beef sector. She likes the beef sector. And she'll be anywhere that she feels like there's going to be some kind of numbers. And then before that, what she did was align herself with the black sector. Now, the black sector don't go live anymore like that. Well, some of the people, and we're talking about the 2.0s, but the dark side is still around. Like, certain people. That's black sector too. But the 2.0s is what I be talking about, which would be like Buddy Lee, Lady Law. Them motherfuckers don't go live no more. So people say the black sector is dead because they're not. But they're not looking or investing in the other black sector people. They don't know about them like that, I guess. But she successfully had sucked enough farts out of them niggas' asses and been following them from whatever platform they went from. Because they left here and went over to Bigo. So I think she has followed their ass over there. I know when Shakim gave his contest, Lady Law, Buddy Lee, Tony Montana, and Brenda were there. And they were part of the show. They were the judges and DJ. So that's who she been running with for a while. She gave them a sacrifice. She did all the things. She got on the bandwagon, talked the shits and all the stuff. You know what I mean? And it was enough for them. And she's a good do girl. Now she gonna find somebody up in the beef sector to be a do girl for. And I'm just wondering who it gonna be. I got a person in my mind that she about to do girl for. I got an idea. Got a fucking idea. But we will see. We will see. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling. But anyways, let me get off of here because I gotta get up soon. I got some things to do early morning. I'll be back and check out the scene with the gangster lean or not. I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. But I enjoyed you guys' company. I appreciate that you came through. And I'll be back tomorrow. Go live tomorrow. Maybe I'll see what's happening and then I'll have something to talk about. I just haven't been paying attention lately. Thank you, Ron P. You have a good night too. Oh, Big Rick, you still here? Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Let me get up out of here. I'll see y'all next time. If I could find my outro. I never could find my damn outros. Lord Father, help me. Okay, I'm going to play this one. All right. Short and sweet. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.